Hello everybody, ZardCast back at it again to give y'all another very exciting video for today. Yes, it is that time of year once again. It's like I always like to call it the second Christmas. We have E3 literally like within this like less than 7 days away from it dropping, and I had to get all my thoughts out here. I had to get all my predictions out here. That way I can interact with y'all and kind of figure out exactly how this E3 is going. Because remind y'all, we didn't have E3 last year because of COVID and everything. 2020 bad year. E3 is back. Hopefully it's better than ever. Don't get your hypes up too high, otherwise it might just crash back down low though. But here, I ain't gonna do this alone. I got a wonderful group of friends over here ready to discuss their predictions with me. I have my boy over here, Haxx. How you doing?
Doing pretty good.
All right, and then I have my other boy over here, Mario. How's it going?
Holiday.
And then I got my other boy over here, Steven Jr. What's going on?
Nothing much.
And then lastly, my solid good boy over here, Sanikyu, man. How's it going?
I'm doing good.
Alrighty, so that's the crew for tonight. Just a little bit of rules as we're about to go ahead and dive up into this though. We have a whole slew of list of companies that we're basically going to go through and discuss about in terms of all of our predictions. So this is the order how it's going to go. We're going to talk about Microsoft with the Bethesda show first. Second would be Ubisoft. Third would be Sega. Fourth would be Capcom. Fifth would be Square Enix. And then last we'll have the Nintendo segments where the first part will be just the Smash DLC. And then after that, then we'll go into Nintendo everything else. So we'll kind of do this as like a round robin where some of us will actually get to go first. So that way, you know, some people won't get their thunder necessarily stolen, or if two people happen to predict the same thing. So people get to rotate who get to go first. So I'm going to start it off first with the Microsoft predictions. I have Steven going first for Ubisoft, Haxx going first for Sega, Mario going first for Capcom. We did not establish this Sanikyu before going up into this thing though. In terms of going first, you can either pick Square Enix or you can pick the Smash Bros. DLC. Which one you want?
Most
I don't
likely
really,
over Square
I,
Enix.
I don't really care.
I'm giving you Square Enix. How about that? And then I'll start first for everything Nintendo. We'll do that. So that's how we're gonna basically treat it. And we might as well go ahead and get up into this though. Now let me go ahead and pull up my list because I was literally kind of getting this list pulled up and thinking about. I was thinking about this list for the past 2 days, to be honest. I was just kind of thinking and contemplating back and forth though. All right, so here we go. Microsoft and the Bethesda show. This is going to be a 90-minute presentation, and I feel like they're going to have a crap ton of stuff to show, or they're going to have like a live show that's technically showed online, and they're just going to show a bunch of cars and stuff. I don't know which way they're going with this thing. But one of the first things I have on my list here is, you know, Microsoft been going through and they've been buying up studios left and right. So I feel like, you know what, this is when, you know, because for the most part, Microsoft, unlike Sony, hasn't been releasing a lot of first-party games, but I feel like, you know, with them buying up companies, maybe we're going to start seeing this a little bit more. So the first thing I had up on here, I was like, you know what? We already going to know that they're going to come out with Halo, you know, with Master Chief and everything. But I have on here, they're going to actually show the next Forza game. They're going to have a sick-looking car. It's going to look like something that's going to come out of the Fast and Furious thing. They're literally going to have it on a stage. They're going to have it revolving around a little steering wheel platform thing like they normally do. I'm just going to go ahead and call it. I don't even know what number they are on the Forza series though, but whatever number it is right now, they're just going to do that. So that's my first prediction. Second is, I'm going to say Halo is going to be confirmed. They're going to show some gameplay. People are going to expect it to come out in the holiday. I'll go out on a bold prediction, say the game's coming out in March of 2022. I'm saying it's going to skip the holiday, and it's going to require 3 more extra months, or 3 or 4, I guess. No, December, January, February. No, 4 more extra months to actually get it developed. That's my other prediction. And then lastly, I think my most spiciest take, or maybe not that spicy, it's been a rumor wheel for quite some time though. I'm saying that they're actually going to showcase off and say, you know, in this show, not even in Nintendo show, in this show, they're actually going to showcase off that Game Pass is going to come to the Nintendo Switch. You might not be able to necessarily go through and download every single game on Game Pass because some games are kind of bigger than others, or a lot of it's probably going to be through xCloud. It's not going to be like you're actually going to be able to download those games through there. A lot are going to be xCloud though. But I think Nintendo can cherry pick which ones they can have on their system because with the eShop, with the eShop, there are certain games on there like Dragon Quest 11, for example. Nintendo still wants to, have you buy that on for their eShop, but they don't necessarily not want you to go to their, Xbox's Game Pass to get that. So that's a sort of kind of little example though. But that's pretty much my 3 major predictions I have for Microsoft right there. Did any of y'all had anything to comment on my predictions? Was I wrong? Or you got like a different hunch?
Wait, what do you mean by you're wrong? Like
Not necessarily wrong, or you think you might have
wrong.
a rebuttal, I guess, is what I'm kind of saying. It's like, oh, I like that, but however...
I don't see the Game Pass going to Twitch.
Yeah.
Like a comment like that. That's what I'm talking about.
I don't see it.
I feel like I feel like the only way it comes to
Like
Switch
it's
would be
like
as
saying,
Yeah, I was gonna
saying, hey, Game Pass is going to PlayStation 4 and 5. Yeah, I don't see it happening.
But I do got something to say about that because lately, Phil Spencer over there been kind of cheeky over there. This dude is the same dude that showcased off an Xbox Series X in his background on his shelf before that thing was even announced. The same thing has happened twice with him and with one other woman. They have a Switch in the background over on their shelves or whatever. I don't necessarily know if it's necessarily Game Pass coming to Switch, but something Xbox related has to be tied to the Switch. I'm just going on a limb and saying it's Game Pass, but that's what I'm thinking.
On
what are you about to say?
That note,
we already have stuff. We already have stuff from Xbox on the Switch though, like Cuphead, Ori. Like we have Microsoft stuff on Switch. When was this like Nintendo Switch thing?
It was. I'm trying to think. It was like I think it's a
didn't they
couple
also
or a
have,
few months back
like,
ago. It wasn't too far long ago.
I feel like the only way that Game Pass comes to Switch is if it has an alternative game lineup, kind of like how PC and Xbox have different game lineups for Game Pass.
Yes, and that's what I mentioned. I said like it wouldn't be every game and it's mostly using xCloud, so you wouldn't natively have to download all of them. But that's what I was going off of.
Well, I think that's even worse. Like if everything's over cloud, like cloud editions of games.
But then again, we do have cloud editions for like what is it? Like Assassin's Creed Odyssey. They got a couple of those like Hitman 3 and all of that stuff. Like they already sort of kind of been testing the water a little bit, but
Hitman and Control are the only ones that we have. In Japan, they have Resident Evil 7 and Assassin's Creed Odyssey. Though.
Yeah.
Which I don't know. I think it's the worst way to bring over a game, and they don't have to do that. A lot of games can run just fine if they're optimized. But that's the issue. The only way that we're gonna get Game Pass is a more powerful Switch, because the Switch, it's pathetic, honestly.
I wouldn't say it's pathetic, dude. Like,
thank you, Sanikyu. Thank you, Sanikyu. This thing's selling gangbusters over there. You trying to bust this thing on his butt?
Obviously, like, if you compare it to like a high-end PC and like current gen consoles like the PS5,
I'm comparing it to PS4 and Xbox One.
Like obviously, it's not gonna be as powerful. It's like, if anything, it could probably run like any game from like the 360, PS3 era pretty well if it's optimized.
I just think that
that's how powerful it is.
Yeah, but at this point, we're getting to the point where PS4 and Xbox One is kind of where the bar has been set, like for power. Like even Switch games aren't like, running perfectly anymore.
Power isn't really anything when the games you flesh out are like garbage. Just take The Last of Us Part 2, for example.
Bro, hold on. This is a prediction show. We can't speak. We can't.
I'm not even talking about that.
It truly is The Last of Us Part 2.
I'm just talking about the games. I'm just talking about the games that like specifically need it. For example, when they cut a game from 60 to 30 when it comes to Switch, or when they make it look really bad, it's terrible to see that the Switch can't handle simple games like Skyrim. Skyrim like chugs on Switch.
How do you know that?
I've played Skyrim on Switch. It ran terribly.
I don't know, man. I saw a lot of people playing Skyrim, so I mean,
I've heard people say it ran okay.
I did not have a good experience with it, but then there's others that I know a lot of people had bad experiences with Like Doom is like one of the good ones, but I've heard like most of the Wolfenstein games run really badly. And then there's whenever they're not, a lot of multiplats just don't come. We don't have any Call of Duties. We don't have any GTAs. We hardly get any big games that other consoles get. I don't know. It's just I don't know. Game Pass is very unlikely at the state we're on with power.
All right. Well, honest, respectable opinions.
All right.
So
and also
I guess
Forza's on 6, I think. The next
Forza's
Forza
on
will be
6. Okay. All right.
Yeah.
So it's not okay. All right. At least it's not a crazy number like 10 or something like that. All right, Haxx, you up next.
Well, Steven mentioned Doom and Wolfenstein. I'm pretty sure on the Bethesda side of things, they might see something along those lines. Probably
saying
not Doom, maybe Wolfenstein though.
Okay. I was thinking Wolfenstein was probably about due for another one, since I guess it's not too long. I guess Doom Eternal has been out, so those are your main bread and butters. Is maybe a Doom, but most likely a Wolfenstein.
Maybe.
Okay.
Or they can just say, or they can come out and bring out, let's say, a rare game, like a
Banjo.
Ooh.
like Banjo.
Oh no, you can't bring my boy Banjo up in here and just like, oh shoot.
Or maybe they can go Perfect Dark or any other rareware game. Or maybe it's out of nowhere there's that GoldenEye remake.
Oh no, you can't do it with my GoldenEye, man. Oh shoot.
Well, then we'll get a GoldenEye game.
Man, I would love to get a GoldenEye, but
I'm just throwing stuff out there. I know for a fact this is probably not going to happen, but I'm just throwing it out.
I mean,
what else Microsoft is offering besides the Game Pass?
Not really. Well, like
not really much besides their live.
Games wise, because like they put all of their new games on Game Pass most of the time.
Most of the time.
Yeah.
That's kind of like the main draw, and I think Game Pass is really good for what you get.
Okay.
I think I don't know how much Game Pass Ultimate is a year, but the online
it's
service.
$15 I want to say it's $15 a year because you're able to play it on console, PC, and you get to have it on xCloud.
It is not.
I want to say it's 15 a month.
Well, you say it's not 15 a year. It's probably gonna.
No, I wasn't saying a year. I was saying a month.
Okay. Game Pass Ultimate. I have the pricing right here.
Unless it was like 12 something.
If you're new to Game Pass, you get 3 months for $1.
Which I was gonna do that once they had it on PC.
After that, it goes 15 a month.
See, that's what I was thinking.
Is it $150 a year? Is it just flat, or is it like how much is it a year for Game Pass Ultimate?
That's
what 15 times 12, unless they crack you a deal.
I think they always do that.
I'm trying to look it up.
If they did charge you $150, I guess they'll technically give you 2 months for free.
Well, a 6-month pass of Game Pass is like $60.
Yeah, but that's just console version, and wouldn't be Game Pass Ultimate.
Yeah.
I'm talking about Ultimate though, like this is 15. PC and console, they're both 10 a month.
I don't think they sell 12-month memberships for them.
They probably don't, because they want to keep people subscribed to their service, because we know that's basically the way how Microsoft's kind of shifted their stuff.
I don't know, like the biggest estimate I can see is 3 months right now is usually about 45. So it's gonna be like 130 a year, which is still a good price for everything that you get. Being able to play new games at launch, it's a great price, honestly.
I don't know how legit. Like, I'm not sure about this, but for 3 months, according to Amazon, for Ultimate, it's $40.
Yeah, that's what I'm looking at. But
so saving you maybe $5 extra for like a 3-month package. So I guess certain retailers might cut you slight little deals like that, but okay. Let's see here. So me and Haxx got our turns
Anyway.
done with, but
Let's move
Mario,
on
did you
from
got
this.
anything?
I got nothing. I got nothing else to say about Microsoft, if I'm being honest.
I think the most you chimed in, I think, was with the rare stuff. Alrighty. Sonic, did you have anything
Oh,
for Microsoft / Bethesda?
nah.
Okay.
I don't really care about Microsoft with this. But
Well, I
Dude,
could
what
say,
if-
well, give us Minecraft Sonic.
Did you say
Dude,
Minecraft
what if
Sonic?
the-
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that is a thing. They're working on
Oh,
that apparently.
Wait,
Actually,
what?
I'm adding that to my predictions.
You,
I just thought
you didn't even pay attention to the Sonic Central Zord?
Oh,
No,
the
it wasn't on
crossover.
Central.
Was it a crossover? I mean, shoot, that Sonic Central thing, you know how I feel about that. The crossover was probably the lowest point in terms of me, except for that one little moment with the one Sonic fighting game, though. But I must have missed that one little announcement they said with Minecraft crossing over with it.
they kind of
Dude,
went by
what
that
if-
real quick.
What if they have Ninja Theory announced DMC 2?
That'd be funny.
But then again, I don't think that would happen without Capcom say.
Yeah, that would be true. All right, and Steven, you're the last one with the predictions for Microsoft, man.
All right.
Give me something good.
Yeah, I got 3 Microsoft predictions. I think 2 of these are extremely likely. Oh yeah, I'm gonna be posting a picture in pick drops. So my first one, I think Cuphead DLC will finally get a proper release date, trailer, and explanation of the content included.
they've been. What did they announce that DLC?
They announced that in E3 2019.
I'm gonna say this here.
Wait,
Bruh.
I'm
2018.
gonna say they're
I think it was
gonna
20.
they're gonna say, you know what? Forget this DLC. Let's make
We're
Cuphead
gonna make
2
it a whole
instead.
game.
Cuphead 2.
Might as
I can
well.
see Cuphead 2.
With how long they're taking.
I could see, man, but the fact I think they've already done like pre-orders up for the DLC or stuff. I don't know. I don't know.
Oh,
Why
if they
would they
did,
do
that
that?
would be a little. That would be kind of a little. If they
I
went back
don't
and took their
know.
word.
No, I don't know. All I know is like, I'd love a Cuphead too, but at the same time, it just seems like it would have been done already. But the process that they go through with all of the animation that has to be done does seem like COVID impacted them a lot. So yeah, Cuphead is an obvious one. This next one, this is for Bethesda. I don't know if this is going to happen, but like, I could see it, and that is Fallout 5. I think Fallout 5 will be surprise announced for a late 2022 release. I think they're gonna do like the whole route. Oh, we're sorry for Fallout 76. Here's a proper game. Probably still gonna be controversial though.
Didn't they already do that with some updates to 76 though? Or they actually
Well, yeah,
mixed
I
everything
don't know.
up?
I haven't really seen any
Could've sworn.
recent updates for Fallout 76, so I'm guessing they're allocating to a new project. And then finally, for Microsoft, this one is basically kind of confirmed within the last couple days. We are 99% going to get a shadow drop of Minecraft 1.17 at the event.
1.17.
1.17.
It went into pre-release this weekend, and it's been getting snapshots for the last 2 months that you're like testing the features. Basically, if you don't know, 1.17 was the Caves and Cliffs update, but after COVID and everything, they split it into 2 updates. 1.17 is the big cave update, and 1.18 is the big mountains update. So, I think they're gonna shadow drop this first update right after the event, or shortly after, like a week after. But yeah, I think it's interesting. They added new cave generation, new types of ore, new they changed how some stuff looks. The new caves they've shown off are really cool, like really wide open caves, but those aren't gonna be until the next update apparently. But we're like, I don't know how it works. Apparently, we're getting a bunch of new blocks in the first update, but we're getting the caves that they spawn in the next update. Something like that. It's gonna be interesting. They're adding cool stuff, like they're adding these bundles that you can. It's like a bag that you can put a bunch of different random items inside. Very good for inventory.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know. I put that on because I like Minecraft a lot. So every new update that makes the game better is always nice. And of
Alrighty.
course, it's one of the biggest games of all time. So I expect them to show it. Of course they will.
I think the Cuphead one that you mentioned was probably the most interesting one, at least in terms of your predictions, because I almost forgot about Cuphead DLC because they teased it a lot and then they kind of
That's the
shelved
thing,
it.
yeah.
But like what Haxx said, I could see them just saying, you know what, scratch the DLC,
You
we're just making a
also-
brand new sequel.
It perfectly coincides with the Cuphead show's release in late 2021 on Netflix. Because there is a Netflix show. But yeah, that's all my Microsoft
Like a
predictions.
Netflix show of Minecraft.
No,
Not
that's
mine.
okay that they're working on.
Oh my god.
Okay, all
And
right.
you wanted me to start with Ubisoft, right?
Yeah, so yeah, next is Ubisoft. So yeah, we'll go ahead and let you go first.
Alright, so you know, it's Ubisoft. They're gonna start with my favorite, Just Dance 2022, baby.
Gosh, freaking dang it!
They are.
We are gonna.
I guess everybody had that on their list, but okay.
We're gonna get a big blowout for Just Dance, and we're gonna get funny.
And it's
We're
gonna
gonna-
come
Oh,
out on the Wii.
No! Didn't they stop that? Didn't they stop that one year? And they said no, it's not actually coming out on the Wii. Wasn't it the last one they released?
No,
I don't
they're
know.
done.
I don't pay
I
attention.
think it was, and everybody was shocked. It was like, oh man.
They're done releasing them on the
Those
Wii.
kids in the hospital won't be able to dance the recent songs.
Yeah. So that's
They
the
got
only-
decent enough songs.
I got like some predictions. We're gonna get sicko mode on yeah. That's the only one. I don't know. I can't think of anything else so stupid. But yeah,
Mario and
sicko
the
mode.
Rabbits too.
Yeah. That's alright. I got that after, man. Wait. Far Cry 6. Has already gotten a gameplay reveal, but I think we're gonna get a story reveal. Like that one's obvious. The game's already revealed, but we're just gonna get more info on that. Not much to say. Mario and Rabbids 2, I think, is gonna get shown off here like the original did at Ubisoft's presentation. I think we're gonna get Mario plus Rabbids 2. It's gonna be pretty epic. And then these two, I don't know if they're gonna happen, but I'm hoping one of them happens. The first one, definitely gonna happen. We're gonna get a new Assassin's Creed game slated for early 2022. Those are yearly.
They always do Assassin's Creed game every year.
But I'm trying to think. I was trying to think on what like the theme of it would be. Have they done a prehistoric Assassin's Creed yet?
Prehistoric?
Oh,
Prehistoric?
no,
Why? Are you really trying to have these dudes fighting dragons? Are you
Because
kidding me?
Yeah.
No,
because
They try to fight
dinosaurs.
like a pterodactyl, be like fending them off, like shoot.
it
No.
would be funny though. You gotta admit, it'd be pretty funny.
Well, riding around on a boat and then having like some kind of a prehistoric beast
Yes.
jumping out of the water at you, and then
Yes.
fighting pterodactyls off in the air, and it's trying to cut your sails, and then
Does
you can't
that
even
not-
fly. And oh gosh, no.
Does that not sound cool?
No.
It make people laugh, but I don't know if people will buy it.
No.
And then for my
Nah,
last,
it's gonna be in medieval times, clearly.
yeah, and then for
Unless
my
they already did
last,
it.
and then for my last one, we're not gonna get a Rayman game. Never.
Rayman.
That will never
Shoot,
happen.
what is that? Oh, bro,
Nah.
no, I don't think
I'm
anybody
gonna
knows
say we're
anymore.
gonna get a Rayman game.
Oh,
Wait, what?
all right. Well, Haxx,
I'm gonna
take
say
it
nah.
away.
They're probably gonna show a Rayman game.
I really want them to, but I don't think they will.
Bruh, when was the last time we had a
So,
Rayman game, man? What the freak? The last Rayman game I remember playing, and it wasn't the game, it was like a demo, was on the Wii U. So I'm like, I don't know, Haxx. I don't know.
Was it Rayman Legends?
Maybe, yeah, I think that was it.
Is that it?
I want to say that was it. It sounds right to me.
I don't know.
Yeah,
I mean, they got Rayman, so might as well just say they might show up with a Rayman game, but if not, oh well.
I don't know what they're gonna do with Rayman. Either 3D platformer, a remake of 2, a new 2D one. I'd like to see anything from Rayman. He's been dormant for how many years?
Yeah, I don't really care about Rayman.
I mean, all he does is float fist around. He walks around, and he's just kind of there.
His
Music is good. The music's good. I like the music that's in it, but that's about it.
His 2D platformers have always had some of the most unique energy to me. The momentum and like feel of those games is different from any other 2D platformer.
Feels like a platforming game, you know?
Yes, it does. Yes, it does. Absolutely. But yeah, that's it from my mine.
Well, okay, so I guess since Stevens bled into Haxx, you already bless you, man. Since since Haxx has already kind of bled into Stevens, and you already mentioned you thinking that we're gonna get a Rayman game. Do you have any other Ubisoft predictions?
Can't say I do. Like, what else do they have? Honestly.
I mean, I feel like they got a lot of stuff. It's just weird. I don't know. The Ubisoft forward presentation
what do
always
they
do. They always.
I want to
That
see
is
another.
Well, let's see what
South
Sanikyu has to
Park
say.
RPG.
Wait, they made those, right?
Yeah, they
made
did.
those.
What did they make?
Wait, that's actually a pretty good one. They made the South Park
What did they make?
RPGs.
The South Park RPG.
South
But
Park
whole.
RPG.
We haven't gotten one
And
in
a stick
3
of
years.
truth.
Yeah, we haven't gotten one in 3 years.
Wait, so they got the
actually.
license to that, bro?
Yeah.
Well,
yeah,
I mean, they made it.
They're the ones that made it.
And those games are. Well, the first one's really good. The second one was good. But
Okay.
yeah.
The first one runs alright on the Switch. The second one is kind of
Gotcha.
Yeah. Well, the first it's very simple. The second one has a lot more going on, graphic, like FX and stuff. I guess.
Yeah.
All right.
I think Stick of Truth is like a really good RPG that I go back to every couple years.
Pretty good game.
Was there anything else, Sanikyu, that you might have thought of from Ubisoft, since a lot of us were drawing blanks?
I mean, nah, like, the only thing I can recall is don't take off Scott Pilgrim off the eShop or like
Oh no.
Bruh.
Play Store or whatever.
Oh yeah, they were the ones who did that, and then also gave it bad online. But yeah.
So Mario, did you have a prediction for Ubisoft?
You got,
Dang, that was the worst that I ever heard. All right,
I mean, to be fair,
Ubisoft
like,
is kind of the definition of
what could be said about it.
I know what can be said. Now, all right, so in terms of my predictions, I didn't have that many either. I was kind of thinking like y'all. So obviously I said the obvious was the Just Dance for 2022, which obviously Steven beat me to the punch on that. So now I'm just going down a limb. You know, prediction videos, you got to say something a little crazy every now and then. So hear me out. So everybody's expecting a Ubisoft game with a Nintendo collaboration, right? We had Star Fox.
Donkey Kong.
We had Mario and Rabbids. We had the Donkey Kong thing with Mario and Rabbids. So basically Mario, Donkey Kong, and we had Star Fox, with the Starlink, Battle for Atlas and all of that stuff.
Yeah.
So what else could actually work with possibly Ubisoft? I mean, has any other kind of franchise from Nintendo had other collaborations that existed outside of Nintendo? Well, one kind of comes to mind. I do remember a small little game called Cadence of Hyrule. So that just kind of made me think for a moment. Wait a minute. Couldn't Ubisoft get a collaboration with Zelda? Because it is Zelda's 35th anniversary. So I'm thinking we're going to get some kind of RPG with Zelda with Ubisoft. I don't know what it's going to be called. It's going to be something like a Mario Rabbids. They might throw the Rabbids in there. I don't know. I don't know how a person will feel about some Rabbids being with these Zelda characters, but imagine all of the different kind of stretch of, lore and history of these Zelda characters, and imagine them sort of kind of running through, because I don't think we have have a lot of Zelda games that sort of kind of, action RPG, but not necessarily like a strategy RPG. I don't know. That's just my little weird prediction right there. I was like, if Ubisoft were to go off the wall with another collab, that's what I would think. That's just my prediction. That's the one little thing that I was thinking that was completely random off the wall. But it seems like y'all got something to say about that.
Hey Zard, I don't really have much to say about that. Could I add one more Ubisoft prediction as a joke?
No.
All right, shoot.
It's not anything big. I was just gonna say we're gonna get a surprise reveal. It's gonna be the star of the show. We're gonna get Monopoly 2. We're gonna get new Monopoly for PS5 and Xbox Series S with ray tracing technology on the dice.
Well, you know what I got to say about that? Sanikyu, it's time to cough up $10 because I'm about to beat your butt at some Monopoly, boy.
I don't even
It's gonna
like
be
Monopoly.
$50. You know it will.
Yeah,
It's
you don't like
Ubisoft.
it because I'm gonna beat you and you're gonna lose. That's why.
No,
But no.
I'd rather play Fortune Street.
Fortune Street. Yeah, right. But no.
What's fun?
Yeah, it probably is. It probably is.
It's like Monopoly with stocks. It's like really fun.
But yeah, that's pretty much like my pie in the sky wish in terms of Ubisoft. I feel like that's probably the only thing that can actually shock or surprise me. Ubisoft does have quite a bit of games, like like the Watch Dogs Legion and all that kind of stuff. It's just you can never really think about them except for Assassin's Creed. But I think that's pretty much it in terms of I think all of our predictions for the Ubisoft one.
Yeah.
Now let me check my list back over here though and see what we got
like
coming up next.
Ubisoft is like a weird case because they make big games, but I forget they're Ubisoft. You know,
Yeah.
like I forget that like Watch Dogs and Far Cry are Ubisoft sometimes, but then I'm like, oh yeah, they are.
Yeah. All right. So the next company we have up is our Sega, as some people like to say.
Oh no.
And I ain't gonna say it, the other thing I like to sometimes call it because they kind of act sketchy in my book though. But before I say too much,
Burger.
I'm gonna let Haxx take it from
Sick
here.
cat.
What do you got, Haxx? What do you got?
All right. Sega. What can I say? Well, like we already got stuff announced recently from like Sonic and whatnot. But I'm gonna say that maybe they're probably gonna give more info on whatever the hell they teased at the end of the Sonic Central.
Yeah, definitely.
Most likely. But not only that, they're probably gonna show more stuff along the lines of like Lost Judgment and all this other stuff, even though they clearly just fucking announced it not that long.
Yeah.
Maybe just show like a trailer or two.
Trailers.
Maybe show some House of the Dead remake here and there.
So yeah.
Oh yeah, they
do
did
need
have.
to-
And then I'm
about
gonna
that.
say maybe Yakuza 8 trailer
Isn't that too
Oh.
early though?
Yeah.
for
I
next
feel
year.
like- I feel like that's maybe
For
for
next
Japan.
year.
But didn't they say
Oh,
that they
for
were gonna
them
be
to, like,
pumping out those
announce
Yakuza
it.
games like
To
left and
announce it.
right?
Here's the thing, like they do that. They've been doing that yearly
Hmm.
since.
I feel like they would
Zero.
announce it for early 2023. I don't know, or at least maybe they'll try to do a simultaneous worldwide release for once.
They
Who
already
knows?
they're doing it for Lost Judgment.
Well, yeah, like maybe they'll try doing that with the next Yakuza, which would definitely push it back a bit.
Wait, so if this one's called Yakuza 8, so is Yakuza Like a Dragon? It's not necessarily a spin-off, but
7.
it's
It's 7.
It's main game.
oh,
Yeah.
oh,
It's
okay.
main
Oh, it's 7, but that's the official. I got you. Okay.
It's
Or
not the
like a
official.
Dragon 2,
It's
whatever.
it's just that's just the
Yeah.
name of it.
Yeah, it is in Japan. It's 7.
In Japan, it's 7.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
7.
Oh, okay. I got you. That makes sense. All right. Was there anything else, Haxx?
I don't know. Maybe bring up like whatever plans they've been talking about this super game thing.
That's
Something
it.
about remakes or some shit. I don't know. That I've been hearing along the lines online.
I
Okay.
have an idea of what they could show off.
Persona 6.
No.
That's wait, but Atlas.
I mean, we're
in charge
technically
of
we'll
that?
we'll
They're owned by
technically
Sega.
group them
They're owned by
together.
Sega.
We're
They're owned by
technically
Sega.
group them together. Yeah. But
Who goes next? Yeah.
all right. So after Haxx, I'm gonna have Mario. Mario, you go next. You got anything for Sega?
Really, like what they said, they already revealed. They will probably get some more info on the new Sonic game, maybe. And I know they said that they're gonna reveal more stuff during Sonic's 30th anniversary, so we'll probably hear more on that.
Okay. Yeah, because I feel like we probably are going to hear more about it. So it's probably, I mean, E3 might be a decent chance for it. You had any other predictions outside of Sonic, or was that about it?
Oh yeah, so when are they gonna do a live game with Sonic?
Sir, no, I'm cutting you off. I'm about to
I'm
server
about
mute
to-
you right now. No,
I'm
we
about
don't
to
talk about that
leave.
here. We don't talk about that
What?
here.
What? I missed it. What do you say?
No,
He
no,
said
no,
say
no,
it.
no, no, no. That no, no, that's not
No.
spoken on my channel. No,
Alright, so
absolutely
yeah,
not.
moving
All right, so we're moving on.
Okay.
Sonic
Wait,
Cube next.
wait. Okay, at least send it on general. Or
All right, one of y'all type it because
I
show ain't typing that in the Discord. I
I'll
ain't.
type it.
And make sure
I'll
when
take
you
a bullet.
you type it and he sees it, you delete it right after that. All right.
delete it.
Anyway,
Delete
Sonic
that.
Q, you're up
Delete
next.
that. No.
Give me something good
No.
that Sega can show.
They can show off a new trailer for the Sonic movie.
I don't think they showed
Wait,
that either.
the Sonic movie at the Game Awards?
Yeah.
No.
Make sure it's a bad movie
E3
Sonic design.
I don't think E3 is like it is mainly for video games, but it is for entertainment regardless.
Bro, I would bust
Yeah.
out laughing if I
It's
see them
the
show a trailer
entertainment
for
expo,
Sonic
whatever.
at the E3.
They're gonna do it. Watch.
Like the name of
Bruh.
E3 is Electronic Entertainment Expo. It is for entertainment.
It is possible. Like I said, it's entertainment.
But this ain't the Oscars or nothing like that. You don't expect mess like that. But I would expect it from Sega though, so I would bust out laughing.
Would be kind of funny. Just oh yeah, we're gonna make the Sonic movie, the game, the experience.
You know what? I can actually hear him
Let's
say
see.
that.
They're gonna do it. Watch them do it.
They did
Alright.
mention Virtual
Also
Fighter
have-
6 a while back, but it's not. I'm not really sure if it
No,
was
it's
for like,
Virtual
this 5
Fighter
remake.
crossover with Expo. Like all they said.
Was-
I
yeah,
have one more prediction.
maybe info on that.
All right, what is it, Sonic U?
Shadow the Hedgehog 2.
Oh no, you can't, man. No, you can't. Hold on, I gotta stop you right there. You can't put my boy Shadow
Okay,
the Hedgehog in
fine.
modern time
Fine.
with AK-47 on the front of a box.
It can
Don't
work,
fit
it
in
can
everything and be
It
like,
can
we're about to
work.
shoot these boards up.
It can work. Trust me.
It can work. If you
Okay,
think about
I
it.
got one. I got one.
Uh
Modernized Outrun.
huh. Uh-huh.
Outrun. You know, that car game that they have in arcades a while back.
I don't know if I actually played that
Interesting.
one. Wait, hold on.
You've not played Outrun?
I don't think I have. Unless
I
I
have
played it, but I
not.
hadn't recognized the name.
Basically, it's one of those games where you're driving down a road with a timer, and you got to get to like checkpoints and whatnot.
Oh no, maybe I had, but I just hadn't recognized the name with it. Because I mean, you play those kind of games in arcades, so maybe there was a chance I played
Yeah.
it. Okay.
Like,
I
I'm
haven't
saying
seen
that as a
arcade machines in a long time.
like I'm saying that as a joke, but I'd laugh if they actually went out with that.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I'll get mine out next, and
And-
then we'll do Steven.
One
Uh,
one
But what were
last
you about to say, Haxx?
very wishful thinking, but I don't know, maybe Jet Set Radio port or something would be nice.
Okay. You're playing with fire.
You're playing with fire, man.
Damn right.
I don't know. I don't know. That's a pretty hot follow up to go after, though. But I'll go ahead and look back at my list. I think I got 5 things. Some of y'all gonna smile. Some of y'all are gonna be like, wait, what the heck? So I start off with the what the heck first. So I'm gonna say this is Sega. Sega with their mascot. It's their 30th anniversary, right? So they gotta bring the big blue blur, as I like to call him sometimes, to the screen though. So I'm saying, you know what? They're gonna show another Sonic teaser trailer for the new Sonic one, the one that's supposed to be 2022. So they're gonna show him ripping away. They ain't gonna show his face again. It's gonna be a whole nother environment. And I'm gonna say, you know what? They're gonna show a little glimpse of him and like running around in the desert or something like that. I don't know, something random. Show another little symbol and say 2022, and they still don't give you no release date. It's gonna infuriate people. People are gonna be like, why the freak did you do this again to me? And that's all they're gonna show. Now, secondly, I would say this: they're gonna go ahead and announce a release date for the Sonic collection of, Sonic 1, 2, and 3 and CD, because actually Sonic 3 and Knuckles is going to get the widescreen support. Like, it showed it in the 4:3 aspect ratio in the trailer, but they actually said it's going to be widescreen. So I think they're going to actually drop a date out for it. I'm going to venture a guess it's probably going to drop out almost before holiday, so not quite November, sometime in September or October. I'm thinking they're going to drop that out. That's my second prediction on that.
They already said Sonic Origins is 2022, though.
Did they?
Yeah.
What the freak?
Yeah.
Ah, shoot. April. I'll throw it out there. April.
Yeah, probably really
the
early.
Second Friday in April. They're gonna Sega likes Tuesdays. The second Tuesday in April, they're gonna drop it. All right. So that's it on those two. Third, you know what? I'm gonna make y'all happy. I'm gonna make y'all happy. I know y'all been begging for it. I know these Sega babies been begging for it though. But you know what? I'm gonna say it's about time. They're gonna give us Super Monkey Ball 1 and 2 HD ported to all consoles. I'm gonna say it's about time. We have Banana Bliss. It's already on the Switch and all other consoles right now. I'm saying they're gonna finally do it. They're gonna jump the bridge and they're gonna give the Super Monkey Ball that I think everybody really wanted. So I'm thinking, okay, you know what? They're just gonna go ahead and do it. So I'm like, alrighty.
They do have to show off Super Monkey Ball. Give us a collection, Sega.
Just give it so that way I can play that, because I really did like the one on the Wii, but I kind of want to see what these people are talking about with the GameCube one. And then last but not least, I got to talk about my boy Persona. Because with Persona, we already have 5 only on the PlayStation. Really, kind of sucks. Don't know why they do that. But you know what? I'm going to venture a guess and say, you know what? They have Persona 4 Golden already on PC. I'm going to say they're going to actually flip a switch and they're actually going to do it. They're going to put Persona 4 Golden on other platforms, the Switch, Xbox. It's probably going to go to Game Pass. I'm going to say they're going to go ahead and do all of that. And on top of that, this might be some hopeful thinking, because this is a lot asking for Atlas. I'm going to say they're going to put Persona 3 out, but not for all... they're going to rinse, wash, and repeat. Not for all consoles. It's just going to be on PC. So they're just going to drop it out on Steam. And that's going to be it. And I think that's all I have in terms of my second predictions, though. But that's what I was thinking for the moment. At least for now.
Yeah, at least. Okay, so for mine... Okay, I got 3. I think all of these are going to happen. Maybe this is being a bit bold. And this is definitely being bold with the last one. Firstly, we are absolutely going to get a Sonic 2022 name drop as the rumored Sonic Rangers. It's going to be exactly as the leaks say, with both those strengths and weaknesses of what we've heard. So that, I think we're gonna get Sonic 2022. And at least I think we're gonna find out the name, and we're gonna find out if it's an open world or not. We're not going to get gameplay, though. I don't think we're going to get gameplay until Sonic Central in, late 2021.
Sonic
Next one. I'm surprised Haxx didn't... Well, I think he said this. Lost Judgment. They're going to show it again. Ooh, it's coming soon.
I said it.
Okay, yeah. I think they're going to do some... they did all the Sega crossovers in Lost Judgment. I think they're going to reveal more Sega crossovers. I think we're going to get a Dreamcast game or two. I think we're just gonna get a Dreamcast game natively ported over. Maybe
Wait,
they'll do
some... a Dreamcast like like how the SNES, how the
No,
Nintendo
Dreamcast
gets
Mini.
like
That's
the
exactly
handheld.
what I was about
Like
to
yeah,
think of.
Dreamcast
Sanikyu.
Mini.
I was like, I knew I forgot one
And
extra
not
thing. It
that.
was something I was thinking about.
Actually,
Like that's how they do like SA1 and SA2, like all those
Yeah.
Dreamcast games that were on the system, like Marvel vs. Capcom 2. I know like that happened
Actually.
still. But imagine though.
actually,
Yeah.
now that I think about it, it's possible considering how there is a Dreamcast emulator on PC that can run on basically literally anything, like even on a crappy computer.
Yeah.
Like it'll run. I can see it happening.
Hmm.
Well, yeah, Dreamcast is
Yeah.
like right. Dreamcast is like right in between N64 and GameCube in terms of power level, right?
Yeah.
It can run SA2, so it's definitely capable.
No,
Yeah.
the Dreamcast ran SA2 like 60 FPS, which is like, what the hell?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What the heck?
But yeah, for my last one, this is the
The
most
almighty
focused one.
Dreamcast.
I know this one is not gonna happen. Here we go. We are going to get. This is kind of going off of Zard's, but I don't think we're getting a collection of Super Monkey Ball 1 and 2. I think we are getting Super Monkey Ball Banana Mania. And it will be the next installation in the Super Monkey Ball franchise. I think
Oh,
we're
you're
just
going
getting,
new and not old. I see what
I
you're
think
talking
we're
about.
getting it. I just think we're getting a new game. It was trademarked. Banana Mania was trademarked like 2 months ago or something. I think it's happening. They have shown that they have not forgotten about the game. They bundled it with Sonic Forces, which even if we don't like Sonic Forces, Sega sees it as a high-profile title. I think we're gonna get Banana Mania, and it's going to take heavy inspiration from the first two games as support. As people have talked about those a lot more recently. So yeah, I think we're getting Super Monkey Ball back. I wrote down on my list bringing back old franchise, but Super Monkey Ball is obviously the one that they've been focusing on even slightly.
Yeah, because I remember seeing that rumor for the Banana Mania, and I was thinking on the lines of, this is Sega. I don't think they're gonna actually give us a brand new Monkey Ball game in the
I
year
didn't think they were.
or announce in
didn't
the
think
year of
they were-
2021.
We didn't
But-
think we were gonna get a new classic Sonic game in 2017. It happened. Like anything can happen with Sega, good or bad.
Yeah, so I was
It'll
just
be
thinking, I was
bad.
leaning more so on the lines of doing
that
something
seems like
older,
Sega.
but
Sega is like Pandora's box.
No, so,
Pandora's box.
Bruh.
That actually kind of works.
That's the worst shit you ever said.
that's not the worst thing. Like, let's hear an explanation first.
No, no, that's actually true. Like, you can get some good stuff out of that box, but when you think you're gonna get me like, tell me something good, like, nope, you're gonna pull out some crap.
A more apt comparison would be comparing Sega to like the Wonder Box from fucking the mystery box from Call of Duty.
Oh
That
no.
seems
I don't-
about right.
and
Yeah, that's
I don't-
exactly right.
And then like 90%
like-
of the time you just get the
I don't
teddy bear like, oh, sorry.
Sega just I don't know. They
I'd say
throw shit at the wall and
75%
see what
of the
sticks.
time.
No, I would say 30%. Like recently, they've kind of gotten a little bit of a better track record with everything but Sonic. Everything but
You're
Sonic,
kind of
they're
right
kinda
about that.
doing
You're
that.
kind of right.
It's like they had to sacrifice Sonic to let everything else do good for a bit.
Dang.
Yeah, that's the end of my Sega predictions. Banana Mania. I don't know,
Alright.
man. I think it's gonna happen. It's been long enough, a lot longer than any Sonic fans had to wait for Sonic 2022. That's for sure.
Okay. Well, all right. Well, next, we might as well slide on over and talk about our old boys, Capcom. They've been kind of
Oh,
hitting
no.
the street, kind of running lately. I mean, they're doing good with Monster Hunter Rise, and they got some other things. Devil May Cry 5, was a pretty good splash right there, though. And that recently they had Resident Evil Village that came out. So Capcom's a little bit, been on the ball here lately, though. I'm kind of curious what they have next. So, Mario, go ahead and spit your facts out. What do you think they got to show?
Hey, Capcom. Thank you very much for the Mega Man collection. The Mega Man X collection the Mega Man Zero collection. This year, I would like to say it's the 20th anniversary of the Mega Man.
We're fighting robot.
Shoot, I
Mega Man.
forgot the Battle Network collection.
Oh, I
It's the
knew he was
20th
gonna
and
say it.
I
he
Yeah.
would
was gonna say it.
honestly love a Battle Network collection.
I hear so much stuff
yeah.
about Battle Network, but
I hear good
I'm-
and bad.
No, like there's the only bad thing is like the backtracking. Yeah.
Yeah, and most of the games are on Game Boy, right? I think
Yeah,
all
they're
of them
like
are.
Game Boy Advance.
Or
games.
GBA
Yeah,
and then
but-
DS for like the last couple, I think.
Yeah.
Let's not forget Star Force, because that game series needs a lot more love. When it,
Well,
until they're
they're both part of the same timeline. I can see them bundling them together, but I don't know. Because how
You
many Star Force games are there? I forgot.
3, but the fourth one got canceled.
Yeah, I don't think they can do a whole collection of just 3. I think they'd bundle all of them. I don't
That's
know.
why. It's like the ZX games. Like they put those 2
Especially-
games into the Zero games.
Because I was gonna say, because I feel like Battle Network is a lot harder of a sell than Zero, and like X is definitely very popular, and Zero of course has its fans. Battle Network's kind of niche.
Okay. All right. Anything else, Mario?
Alright. So where's that Mega Man X9, Capcom? Where is that X9? We've been waiting for it forever. And we need to know what the heck happened to that one character I will not name because of spoilers.
They did tease it, right?
Yeah.
I will say the X series I felt like was better than their standard mainline regular Mega Man series. So
Okay then.
I will check out X9 and see what people are saying about it if that were to come to fruition.
Half of the X series is better than the classics. Half.
Half of it. That's not.
I mean-
That's,
I mean,
don't bring
yeah,
up
and I
X6
usually-
or 7.
Dang,
Or
what was wrong with
5.
6 or
I
7?
would say 5.
Some
as
people
well.
no 5. I felt like people were split on, but I definitely
yeah,
heard
no,
it a lot
people were
from 6 and 7.
Oh, are you talking about Resident Evil?
No,
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 Mega Man
X5.
X.
Mega Man X.
I was gonna like go on a whole spiel on the Resident Evil games.
Okay.
I mean, they already released Resident Evil 8, so there's not much to talk
Oh,
about.
that game
eh?
was really good. It was really
From what I've heard.
good. I hope they do some like DLC for that game. Like like episodes.
Like Neon shows up out of nowhere.
I was gonna say DLC for that game, but I don't really know too much about it, so I'm just like going off of what you're saying. Yeah.
I got you. Alrighty. Well, was that it for you, Mario? Or you got something else in your pocket?
Well, I don't mind if they tease some Mega Man 12. And I mean, I don't think would it be. It's too early for Devil May Cry 6, to be honest.
Definitely. Yeah. I feel
Yeah.
like with Mega Man, we're either getting an X or a classic. You never get both.
Mega Man 12.
I prefer an X9. Give me X9, Capcom.
You haven't even
like-
played through the X1 through X8.
Hey, all I needed to play was Mega Man X. That's the only thing I played that's really Mega
Played
Man. That's
Mega
all
Man
I need to
X2,
really
that
do.
one,
You played
X2
the
and X4
X4
is good.
You played
Yeah.
the best ones, Zard.
Yeah, because
X3 is a
I had
bit
Mega
difficult.
Man X on the SNES Classic. That's how I played that game.
That's the
I think,
best
like-
one.
I think like the one thing I'm predicting, like it's not even like a prediction, it's just like a wish. I don't know, it's not like a combination of a prediction and a wish list, From Capcom, I'd want to see Resident Evil 4 Remake and a revival of the Darkstalkers series.
Oh yeah, because people have been talking about it. We might get that Resident Evil 4 remake at some point. I think, yeah, it's probably right around the
No,
corner.
no,
most
it
likely
was leaked that it was leaked a long time ago that they were working on it, but like we've never even seen anything official from them.
Well, it might have been because they were promoting Resident Evil Village up until like recently, so that might have been why.
Oh no, that game got like a lot so much.
Well, yeah. They got a very easy opportunity. Let's just say that.
Sir, we ain't gonna talk about that big, super tall, fine.
Yeah.
No, not really fine,
Yeah.
but that super
those
tall
big,
woman.
those big super tall predictions that I have. Am I right, Zard?
I mean, you might want to talk to Sanikyu about that. He's the one that's been kind of sucking her up, if you know what I mean.
What?
I said predictions.
Yeah, I made an alright prediction with the
Okay.
Resident Evil 4 remake.
Yeah.
You have any other predictions, Sanikyu, or was that mostly it with your Resident Evil?
Well, I made it like the other game I said was a wish list thing, like a revival of the Darkstalker series.
Maybe.
Okay.
Because like it's sad what happened to that series, because like they gave it like one more chance, and the game that they released was good. They just didn't advertise it. Was what happened.
And
Okay.
it
They
didn't
just
sell
wanted
well,
it.
did it?
They probably just wanted an excuse to drop it. Say it didn't sell well.
I don't know, like it's like one of the most interesting and most creative IP they have, but they just don't do anything with it.
Yeah. Okay. I can see
Oh,
that.
you know what? What if they do Beautiful Joe 3? That would be sick.
Dude.
Hey, the
I
quote,
I
the
need to
quote,
play the
Steven,
game.
the quote, Steven, like last time, you're playing with fire. You're playing with fire, man.
If they do that, they first have to do like a port of Beautiful Joe 1,
And
like an
two.
HD remaster,
Actually-
you know?
Yeah. Like where this is going.
An HD remaster of 1 and 2, and they call it Beautiful Joe Red Hot Collection.
Red Hot Collection.
Dude.
No,
Yeah,
like
dude.
in Japan, he's known as Red Hot Man.
Oh, okay, that makes sense.
And he's
Okay.
got
The Red Hot Collection, you know?
red hot kick, move, and all this other stuff.
They're fun short games.
Okay.
Maybe
alright.
like
They're-
just like
they're
something
tough,
to shadow
but they're
drop on
pretty
the
good.
eShop.
Hmm.
Or
Yeah,
not
it'd be
like
tough.
shadow drop on like an online
But, like,
store.
it takes
Stephen
it
already-
takes everything you love about like comics, like heroes and whatnot, and movies,
And it just
slaps
puts
it
it
together,
into nice.
and it just works.
All right. All right. Let's
Yeah.
see here. Who to go next? Haxx. It seems like you have some ideas spurned. What do you think you got for Capcom?
I don't know. Like Sonic already came up with the good ones, like Beautiful Joe.
I love Beautiful Joe. It's some comeback. What if they make another port of Super Street Fighter 4?
What if they do another Street Fighter 2?
Actually, no,
What if they
wait.
do another Street Fighter 2?
I can see Street Fighter 4 showing up for Switch because that's the only Street Fighter game that's not on Switch besides 5.
Do you know
But
Street Fighter
5
4
ain't gonna
would
happen.
actually work fine on the Switch since
Well,
it is
yeah.
like a
It
PS3
would.
game.
It's a last
Oh,
generation.
it's a PS3 game. Oh, shoot, yeah.
It's
Yeah.
a PS3,
yeah.
Xbox 360 game. It would work.
And isn't that
They
one
just
good
have to-
from what I've heard?
Yeah,
It's
it's a good
good.
game.
It's good.
Put online on it.
Oh, but I'm trying to bring back the Street Fighter, eh?
Oh, dude, you know what else they could do? You know how they've been like doing like remakes and all this and all that stuff?
Yeah.
What if they
Yeah.
brought back Dino Crisis?
I heard that name like a couple months ago.
Hmm.
Some kind of rumor.
Power
No,
Stone.
like so basically
Wait, say that again, Sanikyu?
Oh, he
Oh.
muted. Oh wait.
No, I
he's-
think
he's
his
coming
back.
connection might have dropped.
He's
Hold
back.
on. What were you about to say, Sanikyu?
My bad. I was having some
Okay.
difficulty. So basically, like imagine Resident Evil 3 like classic. Replace the zombies with dinosaurs, like raptors, and they're constantly like coming after you.
Whoa,
Back to
hold
Dino
on. You got me a
Crisis.
dinosaurs, man. You got me a dinosaurs, man.
But the Assassin's
Oh,
Creed
shoot.
dinosaur thing didn't get you.
No, like
Well-
so let's say like you close the fence, right? You think you're safe, right? The raptors actually climb over the fence and like still pursue you.
Oh
Jesus.
shoot, man. What?
No,
Hey.
no, this is an actual game. Like you take the he took the survival horror and just changed it into panic horror.
Like there's nothing you can do to be perfectly safe.
Exactly. There's nothing you can do to be safe.
except for this going at it and then I guess shooting them all down. You know that
Yeah,
would be interesting. That would be interesting. I'll be kind of down for a game like that.
yeah,
I would love to
Capcom.
see. No, they made like the best engine, like the RE engine. That's so good.
Yeah,
It's the RE engine that and the Dragon engine I love.
I feel like Capcom's very difficult to predict.
They are
I'd
nowadays.
probably say maybe they're gonna bring back schools because they got Akira in Street Fighter V.
There's like a lot of IPs they have, man. Goddamn.
I mean,
Yeah.
there
Like
is a
I'm
lot.
gonna this is just wishful thinking. I'm throwing it out because I'm looking it up to see what exactly they have that hasn't been said. There's rival schools that can be happen. That's there's a chance with Akira
I mean,
showing up in
yeah.
Street Fighter V. But then
Be
there's
right
people
back.
that want
Uh,
there's people that want a new Power Stone game as well. And then there's other people over here, myself included, that want a new Marvel vs. Capcom.
Nah, I'll be down for that one. I'll be down for that one.
Capcom's got a lot of stuff they just kind of don't care about.
Hmm.
And
Yeah,
then they got what else is in here?
Wait, hold on.
They got
I might want.
Strider.
I might want to stop you right there because if you wind up saying one of my things, I'm gonna be kind of upset because you were throwing my thunder because you went to Wiki and just read out all their stuff.
I did not go for a wiki.
Okay, I was just making sure, man.
I'll have you
I-
know. I'll have you know. I straight up just looked up Capcom 90s games, and there we go.
Oh, okay, I got you.
I didn't even go to wiki. They got Strider. I don't know. They got a bunch of stuff. Really, it's. I don't know really what can be said.
All right,
Or
Steven,
what-
go
like,
ahead and
the
go.
most-
Alright, yeah. Mine were kind of difficult to come up with, as I said. Capcom, I never know. I never know with Capcom, but here's what I came up with. You know, I think we're gonna get a very brief Monster Hunter Rise and Stories 2 reminder, where, you know, oh, you guys, there's a new update coming to Monster Hunter Rise mid-June, or whatever they said. And, you know, Stories 2 is gonna get its last little bit of details before its release. I think we'll get like a little tease at the next new monster for Rise or something, you know, just like, oh, coming in the next big update. Then I think we're probably gonna get a Street Fighter V character reveal. I'm pretty sure there's a couple characters left in their DLC thing.
Mm-hmm.
I don't really know who it would be, but yeah, probably gonna get a character reveal of some sorts just because they love their Street
Probably.
Fighter.
What if it's like a guest character, like Kiryu?
That- no,
Curious.
I think. Well,
Beautiful
I
job.
don't know. No, he's in a he's there as a costume.
No, he's there as a costume.
No, but
Yeah.
But then, yeah,
Same with
I
Dante.
guess really the only big Capcom one that I do think is gonna happen, I think Mega Man 12 will happen. I don't think Mega Man X9 is happening yet. I don't think they're gonna let those assets and everything they built for Mega Man 11 go to waste just yet. I think they're gonna. I got like a couple details. Like if I'm right about, you know, I don't think I'm gonna be right about this. I think we're gonna get a Mega Man 12 with, you know, with the return of like Proto Man. And I think the big villain of that game is going to be a prototype of Zero or some kind of stuff like that. We're gonna get like some foreshadowing that Wily is working on Zero, because they have slowly like built up to that with him working on stuff like Base. So yeah, because like, you know, the whole thing, it's confirmed at this point. You know, Wily builds Zero, and then that leads to the events of X, but we don't know what exactly happens in between.
Okay.
It'd be interesting to see, or at least just a new Mega Man game with the style of 11, because I really liked how 11 played. Maybe would they keep the double gear as a more core mechanic? Is what I'm thinking though. Probably not. Or would
Double gear.
Because the double gear,
They might.
I think double gear is a great system. It's the perfect risk and reward. For speedrunners, you obviously got the power gear that makes boss fights go by super quick. And for people that are casual, you got the speed gear that, you know, slows down stuff for a limited time. and it's just the whole system of them cooling off balances it. And I think the game actually had a relatively good amount of challenge. When Yellow Devil came out, I game overed like twice. That game, Mega Man 11, I still think I regard as one of the best games in the series. I don't know, like I'd put 2 and like 7 above it, but I still love it a lot.
Okay.
But yeah, I think Mega.
There's
think
not
Mega
really
Man-
that many Mega Man games I've played.
Yeah, I think
I
Mega
think
Man
like
12's
1 and
happening.
2.
But yeah, I'm excited because I think this year we finally get another one.
I just
Uh,
remember something that I was going to say before I even looked up into 90s Capcom.
What?
what was it?
Maybe a possible Devil May Cry 4 port to Switch.
Oh yeah. Oh, actually, yeah.
That kind of
no,
would
that's-
make sense. Technically.
Yeah.
They would have to
Abs-
reboot the game.
I mean, it'll help them fix it, but even then.
Hmm.
Well, yeah, probably. And they've already like I feel like bringing 4 would probably happen just because 5 runs on
Dante
RE.
Smash, Dante
5
Smash.
5 runs on RE engine, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Rise on
So-
on the RE
so-
engine. They'd
yeah,
have to
so-
cap it at 30 FPS though.
Oh yeah, of course, but they could get it working, definitely. I feel like 5 they
with
could definitely
optimization.
get. Well, yeah, like yeah, but Capcom's already showed they kind of know the Switch hardware in and out. Thank God.
Yeah.
It's a
Alright.
good
I-
thing. Yeah.
I doubt it. Since they
So I
ported
think
Resident
Zard,
Evil
you're the
5,
last
like,
one
it
with
was-
the Capcom predictions, right?
All right, so I think I got 3 or 4 on my list. So let me
Alright.
pull this thing right back out and let's dive up in it though. All righty, so you know what? I'm surprised my good boy over here, Sanikyu, didn't say nothing about this. Because I know people been kind of begging and wanting this series for quite some time. Me personally, I hadn't played this series though, but it definitely has a very unique and beautiful art style to the game. And it's something that you just don't see in a lot of games nowadays. And yes, I am talking
Okami?
about my boy Okami, as you just mentioned. They're going
Oh.
to come out with a sequel game. And I don't know. It's basically Okami 2, but I don't know what they're going to call it. It's going to be literally called something else. Coming to all platforms.
Well, there is.
And you know what? I'll be bold. I'll be bold.
Kinda.
It
Coming
kinda
out in
Okami too,
October.
yeah.
Well, yeah.
Coming out in
Okami-
October. Coming out in
October?
October.
You think it's
October.
gonna be a 2021 release?
Yes, I'm gonna say it like that. I'm just throwing out a date. It's gonna come out soon. If not this holiday, then it's gonna be sometime in the springtime of next year. But I was thinking, you know what? It's been enough time. I think that quadruped needs to start running once again. So I'm saying,
They've
you know what?
definitely-
They're gonna give it.
No,
They're gonna give it that series.
Kamiya has stated before that he's always wanted to make Okami 2 and Beautiful Joe 3.
They've definitely showed interest in keeping Okami relevant. They put HD on like new consoles.
I don't know, because
Oka-
it guaranteed to sell.
Well, yeah, and then you got stuff. Yeah, if it's guaranteed to sell, then it's the perfect idea. You know, the creators want to do it. Capcom would make money doing it, and there's definitely more you could do. It's
Mhm.
like it's just waiting to happen. It's not if, it's when.
Okay, I'm back. What did I miss?
Zard
Your
was
mother-
saying
We're
Okami 2
still
is gonna happen.
yeah, we're still in the Capcom predictions. And then after I had that prediction for Okami, you know what? It's also, you know, all these different gaming these gaming series, whether it be Zelda or your Metroids or stuff like that. That, you know, all of these different companies with their IPs, they have anniversaries, right? Well, apparently Capcom got an anniversary as well. It's my boy over there, Phoenix Wright, with his whole entire,
Oh
you know, Phoenix Wright, you know, all those kind of games, those Capcom
Why
games right
does-
there.
Why
The
does
Ace
Capcom
Attorney
have so many
series.
properties? Oh my god.
I know they got so
They-
many,
they-
but don't
they-
cut me off,
they have
Steven.
so many
Don't cut me
good-
off. Don't cut me off.
They have so many good games.
Don't cut me off.
know.
Anyway, so back what I was saying. So obviously, Ace Attorney got an anniversary this year. We do have the great Ace Attorney 1 and 2 that are literally coming out in the month of July. Don't ask me how much money I'm going to spend in the month of July, because there's a crap ton of games that's already coming out in there, though. But I don't believe that that's all Capcom has, you know, in accordance to everything they're going to have. Because for all y'all that don't already know, there was that Giga leak that did happen from Capcom, and a lot of stuff kind of leaked out. And the first little bit of confirmed stuff was the great Ace Attorney 1 and 2. So I'm thinking, you know what? Be big and be bold. Go ahead and announce that the Ace Attorney 4, 5, 6 trilogy is going to come out. Now, I know my boy Bronto over there, who, I talked to him on Discord and stuff, thinks that 4 ain't going to work with 5 and 6. The 5 and 6, I think, is partially 3D, and 4 ain't. No, they can get this mess together, and they can put it all into one big trilogy and give me 4, 5, and 6, and then be bold and say Ace Attorney 7 is in the works. You don't have to necessarily show too much stuff outside of that, but just say it's in the works, and then just leave it at that. And
I'm pretty sure they're
that's
all
what
on
I'm
the
thinking.
3DS.
That's what I'm thinking. Yeah, 4, 5, and 6 are all on the 3DS, but I'm thinking like just trilogy, put them together like the regular Ace Attorney. Yeah, like essentially what they did with essentially what they did with the first 3 games, and they moved that to like the Switch and other consoles. Do that for 4, 5, and 6, because right now you can only play it on the 3DS. That's the only way how you can do it.
Yeah. Well, the 3DS isn't really hard to come by per se.
It's not hard to come by, but I think people would prefer playing on a system that's not.
Definitely.
What's the resolution on the 3DS?
Like on the TV, TV.
And on the TV too. Yeah.
Wasn't the resolution of the 3DS screen 240p? I think. Or 250.
Yeah. I think it is 240p. I think you're right.
No,
it was
I think
240.
No wonder my gameplay of Xenoblade Chronicles is at a sizzling 144p.
Bro.
I don't get how they got Xenoblade 3D even running, but they did.
Because they care.
Yeah.
Bro. Yeah. That's the reason why I told Mario, I said until that came out on this until it was ported to some other console like the Switch, I was not getting it, and I wasn't playing it on the 3DS because obviously I didn't have a new 3DS, and I wasn't getting on the Wii either because I didn't want to play it in 480p either. Plus the game was expensive. So and then lo and behold, they brought it to the Switch. I was like, okay, yeah.
Well, yeah, Xenoblade kind of shows with enough optimization, literally any game could work. You can make like a demake of Xenoblade 2, and it would work on 3DS, for example. Any game can work.
I would love to see that happen.
That'd be funny. That'd be kind of funny to see a remake.
All right, Nintendo prediction.
What? No! You're skipping a whole category, man. Square Enix.
I'm just joking.
I was about to say. Now we didn't officially have. Oh wait. No. Yeah, you, Sanikyu, you're supposed to start this one off. Square Enix predictions. Hit me. Hit me with something good. Something that will, wet my whistle. Something that will make my ear twitch. Something.
Your whistle. We're getting kinky here. This is a
hey, something. Hey, hey, you see my girl Tifa up in there? Square Enix can do that to you, man.
I think they're gonna show more of Dragon Quest 3 Remake and Dragon Quest 12. They have to, Like for Dragon Quest 12, like definitely something a bit more,
Yeah.
And all right, hear me out on this. You know how we have like the Final Fantasy games like 7 through like 10?
Yeah.
What if they did 1 through 6? Like a collection. Because we don't have that on the Switch. And 6 is like definitely like one of the better Final Fantasy games you could actually play.
Oh yeah, because that's only on the SNES Classic, I think. I played a little bit of it, but I think that's the only way how I have it.
I think they messed up on the.
Or unless that's the third version or something. I don't know, however they call that.
What else did I have? I do want to see them port like Drakengard, which is like a very old PS2 game, but they never like did any. They never like ported it, if I recall. It's basically like the precursor to like Nier and Nier Automata, Nier Replicant.
I gotcha. Alright.
And then finally, following them seeing the success of like the horror genre with like Capcom's Resident Evil 8, I think they might revive Parasite Eve.
Parasite Eve.
Have you heard of that game?
I want to say I think I heard of it. It sounds familiar.
I've heard of it, but I have not played it.
Hold on, let me get some images for you. Well, this game is like... it's something. Because I think they trademarked it. Oh no, that was like a long time ago. Never mind. Drop some pics. There's
Right.
Parasite Eve. So it is like horror RPG.
No, I want to say I think I actually did see this before. I can't remember where, when, and where, but I want to say I did. I feel like, yeah, I feel like Square Enix definitely could do a lot of remakes of their older ones and pass it off, because I know there's quite a bit of stuff they
Because
did
they've been
make.
doing it lately, like a lot, you know.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I could see it. Was there
So
anything
those
else
are
you had?
I think that's what I got so far. Yeah.
Okay,
I might
all
think
right.
of something later, but that's it for now.
With Square
Alright.
Enix, I guess
Yeah,
can I
like
go, Zard?
there's
Yeah, go ahead, Steven.
Yeah. With Square Enix, I kind of had to dig deep for some of these, but these are ones that I feel like have had enough time pass to where they could happen. I think we will get, I think, I don't know, I think we're gonna get a new Tomb Raider game. Shadow of the Tomb Raider was in 2018. I think we're gonna get a new one. I think it's gonna be revealed to be coming summer 2022.
I highly doubt it, if I'm being
Wait,
honest.
but then we have like an anniversary that's like for Tomb Raider, and they mentioned there was more stuff coming out, so it sort of kind of would line up a little bit.
Well, wait, when is the anniversary?
Didn't they say in some PlayStation Direct, or I say Direct, or State of Play
It's the
that
20.
that
It's
that,
the
that
25th.
yeah, it's the 25th, and I thought that, or
Yes.
it's some anniversary of it. I don't know what number year though, but I thought they said they have a little more stuff sprinkled forward throughout the year, so it could line
maybe-
up with what you're thinking of.
So yeah, I'm thinking. I don't know. I think we get a new Tomb Raider game, and like I was thinking of like other Square Enix franchises. I think the only one that is consistent enough to get a new game. I didn't even know this was Square Enix. Just Cause 5, I think, is going to be revealed. Because Just Cause 4 also came out in 2018, and I kind of forgot that game came out. I gotta be honest. Like, that game's an interesting one. So yeah, I think we're getting, like, you know, two franchises that haven't showed up in 2 years, or 3 years. I think they're gonna come back for new games. And I guess these ones are a bit, you know, more traditional. We're gonna get new news on Final Fantasy 16, definitely. I don't really know what we're gonna get about it, but I think we're probably gonna get, like, a release year. Because I don't think we're close enough to get a release date. Definitely not.
Okay.
So I think we're gonna get a release year for Final Fantasy 16. I think we are also going to get, what do you know? I think we're gonna get another Kingdom Hearts spin-off. I don't know what it's gonna be.
We already have a Kingdom Hearts spin-off. It was the
I-
mobile game.
I
No,
know.
you forget about the other one,
got-
Melody of
so
Memories.
I
What are you
got-
talking about?
So, I have a really bold prediction. I think we're gonna get a Kingdom Hearts game that plays like a Telltale game. With, like, you know, like, the story-based, like, decision-making, gameplay.
Okay.
Just because, you know, let them ease up on development time, but still expand the story to lead up to the next big one. And also, it would be slightly more interactive than what they've been doing recently. So yeah, I think we'll get another Kingdom Hearts game. Probably, maybe they'll do some stuff
Kingdom Fart.
intersecting with, like, World Ends With You, maybe. Maybe we'll get some, like, teases that Neo World Ends With You is
I already
connected
mentioned
in
this
some way.
before. In our little Twitter DM. No, the creator came out and said, no, there's not going to be any references with Kingdom Hearts with Neo the World Ends With You. I can't say
Okay.
anything in the future, like if they wanted to go back and do that for a Kingdom Hearts, 5 or 6, and they wanted to go back and hit on it. But within the actual game itself, no.
Well, 3 is already connected with the first one, so,
Yeah.
Yep.
maybe.
It was just the first one, but I just remember reading an article somewhere and it said no, they're not going to do that for Neo the World.
So
Ends With
maybe, yeah, who knows that? But I do think a new Kingdom Hearts game will come out. I think we're getting another unique gameplay style for the series. This time more story-based decision making, but it's probably gonna be some stupid stuff where you get the same ending no matter what. That's about all I have for Square Enix. But wait, there's one more. I think they're gonna end it with a Final Fantasy VII Remake Part 2 tease.
And
Coming
there
in
goes everything I'm gonna
2024.
say.
Bro,
Yeah, I think we're gonna get Part 2 to Final Fantasy VII Remake in 2024 with promises to complete the entire game.
the whole game. I don't know about completing the whole game. I feel like they
And
were
I
gonna
think
split this
it's.
thing up to like like the old days how they had 3 discs. I was thinking they're gonna split this up
I
into 3
don't
big
know, man.
parts.
I
I don't
think
think
they're
they're gonna
gonna,
get
like.
all of it in the
I feel
second
like
one.
now that they have the main foundation, it's gonna speed up, though. Like,
It
main
will.
foundation.
It will.
Definitely not. Like, you still have to make a lot of stuff, but it definitely would be quicker.
Okay.
Without a doubt. Yeah, so that's all I got for Square Enix, though. I had to dig deep for half of this.
I was contemplating on that Final Fantasy VII remake thing a little bit. I was thinking about it a little bit. Like I wanted to see it, but at the same time, do you really kind of want to showcase that that's coming? I guess technically you can, but at the same time, when you're still trying to promote the Yuffie DLC, which will technically be coming out next
Intergrade.
month. Yeah.
No, Intergrade's coming out after, or before the presentation.
Oh, before.
It comes out June 10th.
Okay.
So
Okay.
they could easily get all the sales for Intergrade and announce a sequel.
And that's the little iffy thing because I mean, technically, Integrate is
It's not
still
like
tied to
it's- yeah.
PS5, so it's like they could sell those copies to like Mario, who already owns the game and whatnot, though. But they can't get to everybody yet because PS5 still
gonna
selling
have-
out like hotcakes. But
Yeah, well, I feel like they're gonna end this saying exclusively on PS5.
I mean, yeah, we definitely with the fact that they said the Yuffie DLC was only for PS5. I'm pretty sure everything beyond this point will be like the second Final Fantasy VII Remake Part 2 will definitely be PS5 onward. It ain't gonna be on the 4 no more.
Yeah.
But yeah, so that's some pretty good thoughts, Steven. I guess Haxx, since he stole a little bit of your thunder, I'll let you go next.
Honestly, I can't really think of anything else. But I'm trying to look through what games they have on their website. They might show off Final Fantasy VII: The First Soldier again.
Oh yeah, they had a
And
beta
then-
for that.
And Ever Crisis as well.
Yeah.
Okay.
Those Zard, that just so you know, that's the D-make. Ever Crisis is the D-make, and then First Soldier is the Battle Royale.
Oh yeah, I remember that. Yeah, those two shocking announcements for Final Fantasy VII, which the mobile one was like but I think it was the Ever Crisis one. I think everybody was like, oh, like because it basically retold a lot of the story with all the different variants of 7 or whatever.
Not really retold, more
Not
like,
retold, but you can
remade.
re-experience them. I guess it might
Well,
be
yeah,
better.
it's the whole story of every single one.
So,
From what they've said.
I like to see more about it, so I'm hoping to see that.
Yeah.
But Haxx, you have anything else?
I'm probably gonna say maybe Near Replicant DLC or something along those lines.
Nier is something that I kind of forgot about.
Apparently, according to their website, they have a Life is Strange game in the works that's gonna come out later this year, so it's probably gonna be info on that as well.
I gotcha. All right. Well, I guess I'll roll into my little predictions here. I gotta pull back out my list here and see what kind of spicy take I got on it this time. I don't think it's too spicy. Part of my thunder got stolen a little bit. I was gonna say yes, they're probably gonna come out and say show another trailer for Final Fantasy 16. I do not think they're gonna actually reveal a release date for this though. It's gonna be like another cinematic trailer or whatever though, and they're gonna leave it at the best they could do is probably give a window frame of a year. If I had to guess, it would be probably 2023 at the earliest.
I said a release year.
Yeah, but that's all I'm thinking on Final Fantasy 16. So we'll just get another little look at it though. But in terms of something new for Final Fantasy, I would say, you know what, they're gonna come out and they're gonna reveal that that's not their only Final Fantasy game they're working on. Obviously, with Final Fantasy 7, that's technically their other thing. But they got a third one in the works, and it's gonna be that rumored Final Fantasy Origin, the one that's sort of kind of linked to its story with the first Final Fantasy on the NES back in the day. And I feel like they're gonna do that. apparently for what I heard, it's kind of like something a little tougher. I think kind of closer to like to Dark Souls or whatever though, or at least that dark or that almost intense. So the combat is going to be a little bit different though, but I feel like, E3 will probably be the time that they're going to go ahead and present that. So I'm thinking, that might be their little surprise Final Fantasy announcement. Now, the other little thing I had on here on my list was this other game that I do remember them actually showcasing off. I want to say it was maybe the last E3 or some other random old maybe State of Play or something like that. Babylon's Fall. I remember them actually showing that one off, and I feel like now might be a good time to go ahead and showcase off what's more about that game, because I remember seeing little snippets of it, but it wasn't nothing super substantial. But I feel like it's gonna. I feel like once they show it again with extended looks and gameplay or whatever though, I feel like it's going to re-trigger people's interest though. But I think that's all I could personally think about in terms of Square Enix. I used to beg in the day all the time, please give me a Square Enix game on the Switch. Now on the PS5, so now I don't have to necessarily beg that, but I still will keep begging it for my people that's still only on the Switch only. So I'll still say, Square Enix, give me a Kingdom Hearts game on the Switch, please. And that's all I'm going to say. That's all my predictions for Square Enix.
Yeah.
But that's pretty much it on that. Wait, so I think we got through everybody except for... Oh, Sonic. Wait, no, not Sonic. Mario. Mario, did you have anything? Dang, I think he
died.
I think he might have died
Well, he
for a
did say
little
he
bit.
was gonna be back. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, maybe we'll hear his thoughts a little bit later on, though. But that's pretty much it in terms of the Square Enix thoughts and predictions on it, though. Now, the fun can really start. Oh, shoot. Now this is where we get into our spicy rants. This is where we get into our hot takes. This is where we get into debates. I got my papers ready. I'm ready to roll with y'all because this is my side of the show now. This is my side of the block. And if you say something that I don't like, I'm gonna shoot you down in the middle of the street. But so here we go. It's time. Everybody always mentions during the E3s you have Microsoft, you have Bethesda going through, then you have Square Enix and all of that stuff. Everybody, with the exception of Square Enix, might have made you feel a little bit mixed. And then it's always up to Nintendo to save the day with E3. Nintendo always comes out swinging no matter what. They always kind of catch you by surprise. So here we go with the first part. Everybody and their mama always wants to talk about it. We got to talk about these last remaining couple of spots for Super Smash Bros. Ultimate with its DLC picks. We already got the first one down. We already got the second one, the third, the fourth. But now we need to figure out who's going to be this fifth slot that's going to be coming up in here, though. And I got two here on my list. One's a reasonable one, based upon experience and how I feel like Nintendo sort of kind of thinks. The other one's more like a pie in the sky wish. And then I got my extreme pick that I feel like they will never, ever, ever, ever show. So here we go. So with my rationale pick, and y'all might hate me for this because of recent things that might have happened, but bear in mind with me though. I have on my list here, it's bound to happen. They're gonna choose a Pokemon Gen 8 Pokemon representative, a rep. For Smash Bros. Ultimate. Now hold on here. Now hold on. Before you say anything, because I know people are sort of kind of fed up with Pokemon here recently with some hot takes. But hear me out. A lot of them are always based upon starters, right? No, this ain't gonna be the starters. We ain't gonna have no Incineroar. We ain't gonna have shoot, I can't even remember the other two starters. That already said something right there. But Incineroar, it's not. Why did I say Incineroar? Cinderace. It ain't gonna be Cinderace or it ain't gonna be the other two. No, it's not gonna be none of them. It's not gonna be like a lot of your average Joes. But I'm saying, you know what? I love dragons. So, in the same way that Lucario is like a rep to represent Gen 4 in Smash, I feel like they're gonna take my my Dragon Ghost Pokemon, the third evolution stage of him, and I feel like they're gonna put him up in the game. I feel like he could work somewhat. Yeah, him. I feel like he could work somewhat unique with his ghost, attributes and whatever though, because we technically don't have a ghost Pokemon that's represented, in Smash. But I feel like they could do some weird, but somewhat some unique and funky stuff, with his moveset and whatnot though. Like, he naturally shoots a little smaller his first stage evolution of his forms. He shoots those out of his head. I can imagine that being like a bee kind of projectile kind of thing. His Phantom Force, I feel like you could do something unique with it where he can sort of kind of disappear for a moment and then reappear at another side of the stage. I don't know. That's just my rationale thinking of, Nintendo could make that really easy. And it's something that we will all expect, but not something that everybody would necessarily like. That's my first pick. The second pick was, I think everybody and their mama also wants this too, but Sora the Bee in Smash. Say what you want about Kingdom Hearts though, but
Who? Sora?
I know, say what you want. Say what you want. But if you go back to the days with the Smash 4 ballad and everything, I know that was like one of the higher tier ones that got up there. Somehow Bayo managed to win the whole thing. I don't know how, but Sora was definitely high up there on the list. And I think he's literally maybe the last character I could possibly think that fans have been desperately wanting in this game, yet we still did not have him. I mean, we got our boy Ridley. We got our boy over here, King K. Rool over here. We got Mithra and Pyro over here. I felt like we literally got almost every kind of Nintendo rep up in there, even some unexpected ones. Minecraft Steve, and then Sephiroth, pretty cool right there. So I mean, like, all right. So I mean, I feel like they struck every chord with me. So if they had to choose a third party, I would prefer Sora. If they got to choose a first party, I feel like, logically speaking, it's probably gonna be a Pokemon rep. But outside of that, unless you're gonna put my boy Goku up in there, I just don't know. But that's all I got to say with my Smash Bros. Predictions.
I don't even
Alright,
know where
what?
to begin.
Quick question. How many slots are left?
We only got 2
Two.
slots left. That's it.
Okay.
Now they could pull another thing like the 2019 E3 where they showed 2 different spots at the beginning of the show and at the end of the show, and that was it. They could drop the last 2 here and we'll be done with new ones. We could. I don't know. But what are you about to say, Haxx?
Trying to think of something. Like, I could easily say Dante or Beautiful Joe, but that's probably not gonna happen to begin with.
I feel like they're gonna go big with their last 2. I don't
I
know.
want them to put Leon S. Kennedy.
Ethan Winters.
Watch Twitter get mad.
Oh no, that definitely are. I'd probably say watch them put Travis Touchdown right alongside of those 3.
I would say that, but he's already in me costume. The dream's dead. The dream is dead.
That is true, but you never know.
Yeah. So I got predictions for Smash, but I don't even know what to say. After what Zard, a Gen 8 Pokemon that's not Toxtricity. What the hell?
I mean, Toxtricity is another second good pick, but I was just going with my Dragon Boy.
Guys,
Or Corviknight.
check the general.
No,
real quick.
Corviknight, no. I don't know about Corviknight.
Check the
You
general.
don't know
Oh,
about
boy.
I seen that. I don't want to look at that anymore.
I
Okay.
finally got to the part.
Wait, so Zard, you're done with your Smash
Yeah,
predictions, right?
yeah, that was it on mine. So if you want to take it away, go ahead.
Alright, so I think we're gonna get 2 fighters this time. One at the beginning, one at the end. Because it worked in E3 2019. The Smash announcements definitely helped carry that E3 a bit. I think that it's gonna happen. I think we are getting the man, the myth, the legend, Cash Banuka, aka Crash Bandicoot, in Super Smash Bros. Ultimate.
Heck no.
I think
Okay, sorry.
Crash Bandicoot. I think Crash Bandicoot is finally coming to Smash, an icon of Activision and Sony in respect, in both ways, but has kind of transitioned into more of a multi-plat thing recently, coming to Switch, of course. I think Crash Bandicoot would be the easiest. Well, yeah, I think Crash Bandicoot would literally be the easiest pick ever. He fits perfectly with the art style. he's wacky enough to clash with Mario, but also fit perfectly as, you know, his own thing, with a unique design, of course. So he would obviously have the Wumpa Island stage, which would be primarily based off of the events of the first game, have some cameos of different characters in the back, like Cortex. He would have, you know, there's tons and tons of spirit artwork you could go through for him. You know, that's like the easier part. Yeah, so yeah, you got spirits galore, so the spirit board's easy, because you always got to consider that. His moveset, you know, I guess I would just go through specials. The neutral special, neutral special would be the Fruit Bazooka, where you would have to time it to make it go further, or you could shoot multiple at once. Then his like down special would be like jumping, using. I think his down special would be his recovery, a second recovery of his. He would jump. A TNT crate would appear under him, which he jumps off of, but it can also be used on stage to drop TNT on stage. Of course, it would act like the game where it has a timer of 3 counting down. His up B would be the Death Tornado Spin, which would have great distance, but kind of like Donkey Kong's up B, it would not go far up. Oh, it would not really go off the ground at all. And then his final smash would be the invincible Aku Aku mask. When you get 3 masks in the game, you turn invincible, and he would spin the enemy into nitro crates, causing a giant explosion. I think that would be the. I think that would be the fighter we end off with. And now I got the wild card pick, because I've been pushing this idea for like months, and I don't think it's gonna happen, but it's funny. I think we're gonna get one last first party rep that no one's gonna expect. I think
No, don't, no, 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 stop you there, no.
The man, the myth, the legend himself. No one's expecting this because it's kind of stupid. I think we're getting King Boo.
What's, oh shoot! I thought you were about to say something else.
No.
Okay.
I think we are getting King Boo as a playable fighter in Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. No, I'm not crazy. Okay, I'm not.
What
crazy.
would he do though? That's my question.
What do you mean? What would he do?
I mean, I really don't even want Crash up in the game. But even looking at King Boo, I'm like, wait, what the frick is he gonna do?
What do you mean? What the frick is he gonna do? He'd have moves based off of like tons of iterations of Boos throughout the entire Mario series.
What, cover his face up and just blush?
Well, I was
That
gonna
would be
say.
his block.
I think that would be his block. I think he would have a very unique mechanic where he deals less damage facing an opponent. If an opponent is facing him, he deals less damage. But if the opponent is facing the other way, or if he's doing any attack that attacks the back of them, he will do extra damage. I think that will be his big, unique gimmick. Kind of like how Boos can only attack you from the back in the Mario series. But then I think he would take a lot of cues from his attacks in Luigi's Mansion, such as, his final smash would be either trapping the opponent in a painting or using the Bowser mech or whatever he has in Luigi's Mansion 1 to breathe. Yeah, the Bowser suit in Luigi's Mansion 1 or something. Probably be the painting thing though. So I think that would, or maybe like a painting and then a swarm of Boos attacks the opponent. And then, of course, he would use Boo, since he's the King Boo, he would use Boos primarily in his moveset. I think he would have, neutral special would be him moving around as a Boo circle from, Mario World surrounds him. I think we'd get those fishing Boos that from Mario World as another attack where it's like off the edge, you can hang it. I think, you could do a lot. Like, he could have a charge attack where he shoots electricity from his crown. There's so many Boos in the Mario franchise that you can do something. His alternate costumes would be references to some of the Boos and like the spin-offs that are different colors. Thousand Year Door has a couple different colored Boos. He would have one alt that's Luigi's Mansion design, one alt that is the regular design for Mario Kart and other spin-offs. Listen, this isn't gonna happen, but this is just kind of my dream pick because it'd be so stupid. And of course, his stage would be the hotel from Luigi's. I think his stage would be either the mansions from Luigi's Mansion 2, or the hotel from Luigi's Mansion 3. And I think the most likely reason for us not getting him, we didn't get a Luigi's Mansion 3 Spirit event. We got a Spirit event for every single other first-party Nintendo game in 2019. We didn't get Luigi's Mansion 3. At all. I think they're leaving room open to add Luigi's Mansion 3 spirits, such as Gooigi. I don't. It's not. It's like, you know, it would be part of the Mario series, but it's not implausible. Like, it's either that or Waluigi, and I think this is a much more unique pick. And also another villain. Can't forget about that.
Oh shoot! Oh wait, I gotta go back. Dang, when you said villain, that made me pop up in my head. I knew I was forgetting somebody else. No, Eggman was my other prediction. Gosh, dang, I almost forgot about it.
I want Eggman, but I think it's too late. I
I don't think it's too late.
so.
It's his
It could
whole
happen.
anniversary. I mean, it's Sonic's whole anniversary this year. I don't think it's too late for him.
Back to what I was saying. I think, but I guess the last thing I was gonna say, I can't really make a prediction for it, but I think we're gonna get an announcement of either a couple or one more bonus fighter as a bonus for getting Fighters Pass 2, or just like a standalone, kind of like how Piranha Plant started the DLC. I think we're gonna get the last one as the biggest one, and that's the end of my Smash predictions.
No, that
right.
can't be it because that last one, that last bonus one is gonna be Sakurai himself. And that would be the
Damn it,
beautiful way to
I was
end
about to
it.
say that as a joke.
Here's the thing. I had thought about that a couple years ago, like as a meme, like for the Ultimate Smash game, for his last game, he would add himself. But I never said it because it sounded so stupid. So thank you for taking that from me.
Bro.
I
That's
mean, it
always-
makes sense putting in the Master Hero Soccer guy.
We're just
I mean,
putting in
you have
Master
you have the
represented
master
since the
hand
beginning.
and you have the crazy hand. You got to complete the trilogy and put Sakurai himself up in there.
Well, even putting Master Hand in, like, you know, sizing him down would represent Sakurai. Sakurai is the Master Hand and Crazy Hand.
I mean, you ain't wrong.
Yeah, I mean, I can see Master Hero Soccer guy going in there.
Master Hando
Bruh.
Sakurai. I don't know,
Alright.
but yeah, I guess Sanikyu, you're up, right? For Smash predictions.
There's not really that many characters I'd want. Maybe like Leon, but I got Pyre and I'm good.
See,
Lady
I
Demetrius.
literally felt like him, except for then I forgot about Dr. Eggman. I was like, okay, he's really kind of the one. Him and Sora, maybe. But it's not like
I
I
feel like-
desperately had to have him.
I feel like Haxx is gonna bring that up.
Alright, what do you got, Haxx?
Didn't I already go?
Did you?
Not really.
I
don't think-
I said earlier I could easily say Dante or Beautiful Joe, but that's not
Oh.
gonna happen. So I went with
Oh, I
Travis
got you.
Touchdown.
Oh yeah.
Oh, you went with Travis. But wait,
Yeah,
but isn't he
forgot.
technically as a me costume? So he
Well, I
wouldn't
said
really
that.
even get up in there.
Yeah,
I said
Uh,
that. I
but
don't know.
even then, new release for his game, you might as well add him into Smash as well. I don't know. I'm
It'd be
just
neat.
thinking big.
Yeah.
Okay.
You guys think we're gonna get any premium me costumes?
We
guess
probably
before the
will.
Smash.
I just didn't think of any off the top of my
We're
head.
gonna
I think-
get Knight from Hollow Knight as a sword fighter.
Oh no, that'd be actually pretty cool. That'd be pretty cool.
Well, yeah, it's pretty easy. He's already wearing like
Now
a
that I think
helmet or a
about it.
mask.
Now that I think about it, I can see Dante and Beautiful Joe as a me costume more than a
Dante-
fighter.
I just can't wait for it to show on screen Super Smash Bros. X Dante. Not even Devil May Cry.
Well, dang.
The pain.
That would be a
pain.
little rough, man. What the heck?
Yeah.
Hey, as long as they put his name in the text of the original game's logo, I don't care.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
Hmm.
So, this one is by far the weirdest one because I don't know what they can do. I think Smash stuff's over, right, Zard?
Yeah, but I got to start this one though.
Yeah.
Because,
You
shoot. Oh
take it
shoot.
away.
You know
Take
what?
it away.
I think I got maybe 5 things on this list. I could probably ad lib and add some stuff as I no make it 6. I just thought of one right now. Make it 6. 6 things that I got on this list. So bear in mind with me. All right. So everybody's been hearing the rumors, And I got a little fired up because one podcast I actually listened to, they actually said that they don't resonate with my boy. You know, the big boy that throws down the slammer jammers, the dude that be eating them bananas and be kicking his feet up by the side of the
Yeah.
cliff, be knocking out some crocodiles over there in the meantime. I'm talking about my boy DK. I feel like he is about due to have his own game, and based on some little rumors right here, it might not be Retro Studios making the game, so it ain't gonna be like a branded Donkey Kong Country game, but it'll be a Donkey Kong game nonetheless, and might be sort of kind of pseudo, probably 2.5D-ish or whatever though, but I'll take any kind of Donkey Kong game. I really wish and prefer it would have been a 3D Donkey Kong game, but I just, as much as I personally would want that, I don't think they're going to pull something like a Donkey Kong 64, so I'll stick with my sort of kind of 2 or 2.5D. So I feel like they're going to drop a brand new Donkey Kong game, and it's gonna be available October. Take the Mario spot, because apparently maybe the Mario team is working on this, so I'll give it the October spot for this year. A new Donkey Kong game coming out this year. If you talk about my boy in any sort of kind of wrong way, I'll meet you in a dark alley, and it'll be time to throw down on some slammers or whatever though. So yeah, my boy with the fancy red necktie is coming back after the year of COVID, and he's gonna be back better than ever, and he's bringing back the rap. Literally, they're gonna come up and start this. They're gonna literally showcase him off, and it's literally gonna be somebody rapping in the background. They're bringing back the rap, y'all. They're bringing back the rap to promote this dude. Like it's about time. It's about time. Gosh dang, it's about time. I'm about to start pounding my desk. It's about time. So that's my first one. That's my first one. Was Donkey Kong is coming back and better than ever. Next, I'm gonna be a little bold on this one. I think I was gonna be a little bit spicy, a little bit more bold. We typically know that yes, this is one of the safest game series that they can actually make, and they pump these things out yearly, like some kind of fish pumping out little new baby fish all the time, making that little weird little noise like a boop or something like that. But anyway, they pump out Kirby games non-stop, man, every single year. And we did hear from the developers. We did hear from the developers that yes, they're trying to take Kirby, in his new path or new direction or whatever you want to call those words or whatever. And I feel like, now's about the time they're gonna go ahead and say, not only are we getting the new Kirby game, it's not gonna be your traditional 2D. For the first time ever, they're gonna make a brand new 3D Kirby. I can be completely wrong about this, and they can make a 2D Kirby, but that's just my hope and pie in the sky wish. Because after playing Star Allies was a very nice game and all, but at the end of the day, I felt like I needed something a little more challenging or something a little more fresh. I played some other Kirby games, off of the Super Nintendo or some ones on the Game Boy Advance here and there though, but I feel like the formula is sort of kind of same. It's not necessarily bad, but it could use a little bit of a spice up, if you know what I mean. So that's what I wanted to see from Kirby, a brand new 3D game. Just give it to me. Just give it to me. Number 3. Wait, okay, go ahead. Let me breathe for a moment.
I was gonna say, I feel like a new Kirby game and a 3D Kirby game would kind of maybe be easier, just to the more room to avoid stuff and all that, because I don't think they're not gonna change the core gameplay. They're gonna adapt it to 3D. I just hope they do it well, because right now the two they've done 3D Kirby before. They had Kirby's Blowout Blast on 3DS, and that was mediocre. Like, it was a good concept, but that game was primarily about racking up a score and not about completing levels or finding secrets. Or kind of like, and also the bosses in that game weren't the best, and Kirby's bosses are usually a very, consistently good part of the series.
Okay, yeah.
I agree. I hope it's... A 3D Kirby game could happen, but the fact that they said they were planning the next stages, I don't think it's ready just yet. I do think we might get a spin-off or something though, but yeah.
We get something Kirby related. We get something every year Kirby, whether it be spin-off, re-release, ported, something. We get something every year. So I do think that is guaranteed, at least for now. That's what I'm thinking. Now moving on to my third thing I had on my list. Okay, everybody's hungry for some Metroid stuff. I know my people over here like, Samus Aran as much as, the next guy over here. Some people, I ain't gonna mention nobody here in the call right now, like her for other reasons than
Bruh.
other. But I will say this. I feel like we won't get any announcement for Metroid Prime 4 at E3. That might make people feel some type of a way, not to have them recognize it at all in general. But I do feel like they might actually talk and say, hey, we need a little more time. They might do something like that. However, to buy people over for now, no, it's not Metroid Prime Trilogy. You're going to have to wait for that until we get Metroid Prime 4. I will say, I feel like Nintendo's been working behind the scenes with Mercury Steam, who were the people that made Samus Return on the 3DS, and they're going to come out and say, you know what? Here we go. Brand new Metroid game, 2D, that's Metroid 5. They're finally going to give us the next one after Fusion. After this many years, they're going to go ahead and do it. And to that, I would say, thank you. Here's my $60. Literally going to have to promote the game myself because Metroid games don't sell. I don't know why. Not that well, at least. So I'm literally going to have to promote it on my Twitter and everywhere else to remind people, yes, buy this game. So that way we can get our Metroid Prime 4 and all of this extra stuff and get even more Metroid related stuff. But that's what I'm saying.
100.
Metroid 5 going to be announced at E3. Gonna release sometime this year. Not giving a date because Metroid's weird like that.
100%, yeah. I think that's Mercury Steam's not doing a thing. Like they have to be working on it, I feel.
But yeah, that's what I was thinking in terms of my Metroid one. Now, going into my next one, I mean, this one's a little more predictable. I'm saying we're gonna probably get another sort of kind of teaser, or it's probably gonna be a teaser. They ain't gonna go in depth with it. But Splatoon 3, I feel like they're going to give us another little look at it. It might just be a trailer. It might not be anything beyond that, but that's what I'm sort of kind of expecting. Because depending on when they drop Splatoon 3, well, if it happens to drop out July of next year, they technically do have one more E3 that they could technically showcase it off at, but they'll probably have to show more off in a general direct that could either be a fall or spring direct. Either late this year or early next year, though. But I feel like we're going to get some kind of new kind of teaser trailer for Splatoon 3 at this E3 right here. So that's what I'm going to say. Uh-huh.
Did you hear the rumors about how there might be a tournament for Splatoon 3 at their event?
I didn't hear any rumors about a tournament. I did hear some things about some tournaments that I think there might have been a Smash tournament that they're about to do, but I thought that was online, but I didn't hear anything about a Splatoon.
The one tournament I heard of was them doing a tournament in-house to show off the game. And I've heard that. I think we are going to get a more in-depth look, and we're gonna find out more about the game. They're gonna explain the chaos setting, stuff like that. Yeah.
Okay.
I think Splatoon 3 is coming closer than you think, but I'll get on my predictions. I'll get into that.
Alrighty. So yeah, that's all I was thinking in terms of Splatoon 3. And then one other thing that just randomly happened to pop in my head before I announced the last one after that was, there's always that pie in the sky kind of wish that you always kind of wish that Nintendo will always take something from their older catalog games and actually kind of bring it to fruition. I've been begging for this game to get a sequel since the year of 2012. 2012. It's been a long, 9 years, almost about to go on a whole nother decade. But please, Nintendo, for the love of everything's good, please, either give me a new one, or you can also port it. I will take either or for my boy over there, Kid Icarus Uprising. Like, please, man. I really do want another Kid Icarus Uprising game. I would, even at this point, take a port of the original one on the 3DS, because, now with a Pro Controller and using the right stick, it probably will, and with gyro, it will make things a little bit more convenient playing it on the Switch than it would originally on the 3DS when you had to mess with that stylus and whatnot to control your camera angles and stuff. And imagine the online modes that you had up in there. Shoot, you could almost port over the whole original game. You could add a little extra stuff with the online experience just to kind of make it pop just a little bit more. But please give me a new Kid Icarus one. I know, unfortunately, it doesn't seem like Sakurai's gonna be able to work on it, but I'm a desperate man. I'm like, Like, come on, Nintendo. Like, why y'all slipping? Why y'all slipping?
I don't think they're gonna do one without Sakurai.
I know, and it hurts because I was like, I also wanted Sakurai to do some other things as well, but it's just, gosh dang it, man. Like, why? Ugh. But I think that's about it in terms of my pie in the sky wish. You always gotta have one of those in terms of a prediction thing. And last but not least, something that people been sort of kind of thinking had on the back burner. It ain't nothing new, but I'll give y'all the little spill of the beans right here though. I'm gonna
Yeah.
say they're gonna showcase off a new trailer for Breath of the Wild 2. We know it is the 35th anniversary of Zelda right now. You cannot let that game go by without getting some kind of recognition. It doesn't necessarily have to drop this year, but you gotta give it some kind of recognition. And, you know, E3 is one of the biggest show floors that you could possibly do it on. So I'm saying, you know what? Let people know that yes, Breath of the Wild 2 will be coming out fairly soon. They're gonna actually drop a concrete release date. And I will go as far as to say it's not going to release this holiday as a lot of people say. It's going to literally come after January, you know, after, you know, Pokemon Legend Arceus. And I'm saying it's going to come out on March, the same March month that Breath of the Wild came out, on March the 25th. That's my big prediction right there. They're going to showcase off a little bit of gameplay. Basically say, you know, footage isn't final. Kind of pull like what they did with like Zelda for Breath of the Wild when they were still showcasing that off on the Wii U. There's still going to be even more things changed, but they might show one little tiny area of the game. And that's all I feel like they might possibly do. But that's my gut feeling.
And that's so. That's your last one, I think.
Yeah, and that was my last one.
Alright. Alright. I guess I got a lot. Is it okay if I go next?
Alrighty.
Alright. So I kind of have a couple that intersect with yours, but I got like some spins on them. For example, I think all of the leaks about the new DK game are real. I think it's gonna be 2D. It's gonna be made by the Odyssey team. Well, that's really all we have right now, but I'm hoping the fact that all of this is coming out right before the presentation makes me think that they're gearing up for its release.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's going to heavily focus on showing like unique art styles and unique presentation, because Tropical Freeze like looks beautiful, and I feel like they can only top that with something completely different. So I guess a more unique way to tell my predictions, I'm going to give my prediction on what Nintendo's 2022 will be like, because I think we will get one. I think at this presentation we're gonna get one big game for 2021 and a couple big games for 2022. Okay, so I think no one's gonna agree. I think we are getting Breath of the Wild 2 in 2021. I think we are getting Breath of the Wild 2 in December of 2021, early December.
December?
Yes. I think we are getting it early December 2021, right after a bunch of people buy Switches for Black Friday, and Switch Pro will release on that exact same day. Let me check. Like, what Fridays are in December?
It literally had to be the first Friday of December, otherwise it's too late.
I think it could be the second. I feel like it could be the second Friday.
No, the second one can kind of get a little close to Christmas because even Xenoblade 2 released on the first Friday of December. First Friday of December is December 3rd, which I want to say in 2017 I want to say it was December 3rd when Xenoblade 2 actually dropped out.
I think I got Xenoblade 2 like on December 12th, like 10 days after when it came out.
The game came out on the 1st, I know that for sure. That game came out December 1st, 2017. I think Breath of the Wild 2, I guess, I think they're going to start the show with this. I'm being very generous. I think they were going to start the show, Breath of the Wild 2, December 10th, 2021, releasing alongside the Switch Pro that's being revealed next week.
Okay. They'll tease it and literally say there is a Switch Pro in the works, but we're going to show more information outside of this.
Yes. Okay, next one. So I think they're starting the game with that. DK game will be somewhere in the middle. I think Bayonetta 3 is going to be like very weirdly revealed. Like they're gonna do a fake out. where it's revealed, like, you think it's something else and it's revealed, hey, it's Bayonetta 3. And we're gonna get a 2022 release date for that. No, like, not really much else besides a clip of Bayonetta, beating up stuff. I think we're gonna get an indies reel and some filler in the middle. We're gonna get Hollow Knight Silk Song, finally getting a little bit of
You
showtime.
think that game is big enough to where it's gonna get presented in Nintendo Direct and
Yes.
not an Indie World
Yes.
showcase?
What do you mean? They shadow dropped Hollow Knight during E3 2018. Like the original Hollow Knight got a big spotlight at Nintendo Showcase. Do you not remember?
I can't remember that one back then.
They said Reggie went up on stage and said Hollow Knight releases today. So yeah, Hollow Knight, Silk Song, and also I think Sports Story is going to have a shadow drop, because Sports Story was delayed to late 2021, and we haven't seen a thing about that. That's the sequel to Golf Story, in case you didn't know. I think we are going to get a very cryptic teaser that we will not know what it is, but it will turn out to be Astral Chain 2.
Ooh, okay.
I think Astral Chain 2 is gonna happen. I think the first game was successful enough for Nintendo to invest in a new one.
So 2-year turnaround? You think that's close? Well, that's if it comes out this year. If it comes out next year, it'll be a 3-year turnaround.
Yeah. I think it's gonna come out really late 2022. I think this game would be like September 2022. Just like they'll show absolutely nothing. And then, remember what I said about Smash like beginning and ending the show? I lied. I think they are going to end the show with Crash specifically. Like, I think they're gonna end the show with Crash, and then they're gonna be like, oh, the next fighter is gonna be revealed in a showcase later this year. But then they're gonna be like, hey, we have one more thing. Cut to a black screen. The words show up on screen one by one. Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. Fighters Pass 3. Four final fighters to end Smash Ultimate.
No, they can't. Sakurai needs to retire, man. You can't do this to him.
Sakurai will tease these fighters as long-awaited fan decisions decided solely by fans. We will get probably, I don't know. If I had to pick, I'm not gonna make predictions for all 4. I think we're gonna get Waluigi as one of them, honestly.
Oh no.
I think we will get 4 fighters as a thank you from, a final thank you to the Ultimate Smash game that fans have been requesting.
You know what? Wait, hold on here. Wait, you said Final 4. Where are we at in terms of the number on Smash Brother DLC characters?
We are at 12, including Piranha Plant.
No, I mean, not DLC. I'm talking about overall. How many do we have on the roster?
We are at 84, I think, if you're including Echo Fighters and stuff. I don't know. All I know, Zard, is that, do you remember when Smash Ultimate came out and 15 extra slots in the character roster were found as placeholders?
I can't remember if I said I did or didn't.
They filled up 11 of those, because one of them was Piranha Plant. They have now filled up 11 of those slots. I think a Fighters Pass 4 is happening for $25. And
Fighters Pass 4, where's the
3. I'm going with it. Fighters Pass 3 with 4 characters will be their final Smash reveal. They will significantly clarify this will be the final Super Smash Bros. Ultimate content.
This truly is the final Super Smash Bros. Ultimate content.
Yeah. But I don't know. I think that would definitely be a Nintendo way to end it. With people asking for more. I don't know. And for the Smash character reveal, I don't know. Breath of the Wild 2 is honestly the one that I think is the most likely, even if people are like, nah. I don't know why people are so opposed to Breath of the Wild 2. It's been 2 years, and they literally said they were showing more at E3. Or like they said more details will be, uncovered at E3 or whatever. So yeah, I think that's my final one. Sorry for the long predictions.
Yeah. Oh, just a tidbit on your Smash Brothers one. We technically have 80 in the roster. That doesn't include
yeah.
Echoes, but if you include the Echoes, it's technically 88. So with the next two fighters, that will actually put it at 90. So I'm like, if it's actually at 90 at that point, and then they put 94, I'm like, Sakurai, you might as well go all the way and just do 10 and just make it a 100-man fight or whatever. Though at least that's what that's what the fan side says to me though. But just end it off with a perfect 90. Gosh dang, a fighting game with 90 fighters, like what the freak?
Here's the thing: if they end it with 4, the entire character select screen will be complete. There will be no empty slots. If they end it with 4 characters, if you have Mii fighters, all of the slots will be filled perfectly. Remember with Smash 4, it looked kind of ugly when you finished it with Bayonetta, and there was like space on the edge. It didn't look right.
I got you.
But right now, like really, I still think we were guaranteed at least one bonus fighter due to some stuff in Nintendo's website hinting one more pack, a challenger pack or whatever. There's some stuff hidden in Nintendo's website that like skips over a number in the Fighters Pass stuff. I don't know how to describe it. I've seen some kind of like information about it. I think we're gonna get some kind of bonus content for Fighters Pass too. But yeah, okay. I think only like 2 or 3 of the predictions I said will happen. If I had to pick 3 of them, just to not be too overhyped, new DK game, Breath of the Wild 2, Hollow Knight Silksong.
No, that'll never happen.
Yeah, probably not.
I don't want to be mean, but like, they showed off that game so long ago.
Bro.
What, Silksong?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I know. They technically did. All right, Sanikyu.
Yeah.
Go ahead and give me your predictions, your hot takes.
I don't know. I don't really have any predictions when Nintendo will do like. I just want Metroid Prime 4.
You just want Metroid Prime 4?
Yeah.
I know. What name does he go by now? Suzuyomi?
I don't know. I just call him Giratina.
Giratina, whatever. Alexis. I know he wants Metroid Prime 4 like a lot.
Oh yeah, he definitely wants Metroid Prime 4.
Yeah, I know he desperately wants it too, but I'm like, you know what? You're gonna wind up getting that 2D Metroid before you get your 3D. He
doesn't play 2D Metroid.
He needs to. That's kind of a fake fan to me.
No, he just doesn't play him.
That's a fake fan to me. It started off 2D. How are you just gonna jump and only play 3D?
Well, like he obviously can play them. Super Metroid's on.
I mean, I bought him Super Metroid.
Oh.
And he didn't even play it. What the freak?
Well, he played it, but then I don't think he's played it since.
But you should try Samus Returns. I think that one's the best 2D Metroid, honestly.
It literally is.
Nah.
It literally is.
Can't beat Super Metroid.
I mean, Super Metroid in terms of the story and lore, okay, it makes sense. But in terms of the gameplay and how fluid that game is for Samus Returns, I beg to differ.
I think Samus Returns just has so much more modern quality of life enhancements, like,
the 360 scope on Samus alone and being able to flip and rotate and point that literally everywhere. In comparison to Samus Return, or not Samus Return, in terms of Super Metroid, where you literally point straight, you point up, or you point at 45 degrees. That was it. And just to hit that right sweet spot on somebody, on a moving enemy, no.
But yeah, Metroid, I can definitely see.
Alrighty, Haxx. You have any other last remaining predictions for Nintendo? You've been waiting patiently over there.
I don't really have much to say. Like, Metroid's already been said. Breath of the Wild 2 has already been said.
Well, like, what would your, like, personal pick be, even if we've already said it? Like, what would you really want to see?
Like, personal pick, honestly, I'd
Yeah.
probably say Star Fox and F-Zero, but F-Zero's not gonna happen.
Star
Oh,
Fox.
oh, oh.
Star Fox is like maybe I don't fucking know. Star Fox is like a very big maybe, only because they've kind of I don't know. They haven't really done much with it after Zero besides Starlink.
Yeah. I mean, that made me kind of think. I'm like, well, I do kind of want to see a new Star Fox game, but at the same time, I'm like, I think
Want it to be good.
Nintendo wants it to be good, and at the same time, they're just kind of iffy about it. I
Yeah.
mean, granted, I'm pretty sure whatever Star Fox game they put out on the Switch will sell better than the Wii U, but the question is by how much. And in terms of the other thing I was thinking of was when you mentioned F Zero, shoot. I mean, that always brings up the whole conversation of F Zero and Mario Kart. Like, if they ain't gonna give us a Mario Kart 9, you might as well give us a new F Zero. And I think we're way past overdue in terms of having a new one now. I mean, it doesn't
Yeah.
have to be nothing fancy or nothing crazy because I think there was a report on this on a was it like a blog, not a blog, but on a news article or something like that, where it was like one of the directors I think of that game series was like, well, we're waiting on to make sure that we have some kind of brand new, crazy, funky little new, either a new mode or like a new inspiration or a new idea or something like that. But at this point, no,
Yeah.
just do what you normally did. Just make sure that it's in
Yeah.
HD because I can't remember what resolution all that stuff was on the GameCube, the last one that it was on though. Just give us that good speed. Like basically, and for some reason, if you ain't gonna do it, outsource it to somebody else. Let the Fast RMX team do it because they probably made the closest thing to an F Zero game out of anybody
No,
else
definitely.
right there.
They definitely did the closest to it. F-Zero
Yeah.
game.
Fast RMX is pretty good.
So yeah, so
Like,
that's honestly
honestly,
what
all
I
I
was
want to
thinking.
see, like in terms of F-Zero, like a new game would be nice, but that is very, very wishful thinking. Like, just
Yeah.
give me F-Zero GX with online.
Did you see
I
that
could do that.
widescreen?
I could see
Wait.
that.
Did you see that widescreen version of F-Zero on a certain emulator that was like AI, like AI, like put it into widescreen due to the like they kind of upgraded that chip that was originally used for the SNES.
I'm gonna
Like
need
what
you to
was?
send me that link, buddy.
I'm gonna have to. I think it's on a certain emulator like the SNES. I'll find it for you.
Just send me a link. I need to see
I'll,
this.
I'll find it. Yeah, let me get it.
Awesome.
But yeah, I'm finding it now.
Like,
Okay.
anything else I'd say they're probably finally gonna show Bayo 3 for once.
Ooh, AO3. You know what? I
Ooh.
was thinking about that, and I was like, well, I don't know. I feel like okay. I mean, they did announce Shin Megami Tensei 5, and we actually finally got you know, golly, I can't even
Oh
think of the
yeah, we
name right now.
gonna.
Travis
Are we gonna
in
get
his
that?
game. So I'm like,
Are we
well,
gonna
if
get?
we got that, no, Shin
You
Megami
guys
Tensei
think?
5 is already
Yeah.
confirmed to come out this year. We just don't have a concrete release date. Which
We're
actually, I
probably
guess
gonna get
around
more
now,
info.
we're probably gonna get one, a concrete release date with E3 right around the corner. From
They
Sega,
still
probably either
say.
from Nintendo or Sega themselves. We'll probably get a concrete release date, at least at this E3.
Definitely.
Yeah, we still like see like 2021. They're still saying that.
Yeah. So I think that's what they're probably waiting on, at least at this point. But yeah, I think that's pretty much it in terms of all of our predictions. I think that we have to give out, unless anybody else happened to think of some random all
I
prediction
I
that's
got
like
a random one for Nintendo.
short and simple.
Yeah, I got one more prediction. It's kind of stupid. I think they are going to rip every single game that the Wii U held dear from its arms. I think they're gonna port over Xenoblade X and Star Fox Zero as the last Wii U ports.
Don't they have? Oh, technically they still have Twilight Princess and
No, they're like Let's be honest. The only games on the Wii U that are actually worth something and original to the Wii U.
oh, and then okay, I can see that. Okay,
Yeah,
yeah.
like the only games that people care about anymore. Let's be honest.
Alright.
Star Fox Zero would be a divisive pick, but Nintendo would definitely do that. There's always a controversial thing at E3. This year, it's gonna be them re-releasing Star Fox Zero instead of making a new one. And then for Xenoblade X, there's no, they're just Monolith Soft is just bullshitting if they can't get that working on modern hardware
I got you.
or like on Switch. It worked on Wii, like they got it running like really good on Wii U. How could it not do well on Switch? I don't get it.
Well, I mean, it's possible. It's possible.
It's not possible. It's probable.
Yeah. Well, anyway, I guess we pretty much hit the end of all of our predictions for E3 for the year of 2021. Now none of them already know this though, but if I happen to win and get the most predictions right, they each owe me about $20. Hey, I gotta pay for all these summer games somehow.
You
No,
ain't
but
gonna get nothing from me.
what y'all talking about? I know my predictions are smacking. I know I'm gonna beat all y'all looking back at this video and going back to figure out everything else I call.
I am excited for E3, but I'm like really hoping some good stuff happens, man.
I think we are due for some good stuff, and right now we're still sort of kind of in that pre-3. I like to call it pre-3, but we're like literally companies at least like within the range of like a week before up to like 3 weeks before. We've been getting like presentations left and right. We came off the heels of the Dragon Quest Direct. I think it was like maybe a week or two ago, and me and Sanikyu and you, Steven, were all watching that. I mean, they came off of a State of Play out, Horizon. And then I'm missing another one. Gosh, and then the Sonic Central thing, all that stuff. So yeah, companies been going out there. I mean, shoot, we might have potentially even had one by Pokemon either already or maybe upcoming here shortly, depending on when this video actually drops. Because sometimes the Pokemon company likes dropping a direct like right before E3 happens as well. So I mean, we're kind of in that pre-3 situation right now, though. But I in terms of my little the bar I'm kind of setting at, I feel like I'm at a toasty 8 out of 10 in terms of like potential hype or in terms of excitement that I feel. But what number would you say, Steven?
I'm at like a 9 only because we are due for some big stuff, but I'm not gonna expect more than one big thing. I think I'm gonna get at least one thing this year that's like, oh my god, I'm happy.
Okay.
I'm satisfied.
What about you, Haxx? What number?
I'm sorry, I'm not gonna lie, I wasn't paying attention. What number for what?
Like, what number
hype.
for in terms of your hype, 1 to 10?
For the year or E3?
No, for E3.
E3.
Probably like 5. I'm not really too hyped at the moment.
Okay.
But if they reveal reveal something,
it has to be like this is like the precursor to like E3, so there's not much to get hyped at.
There have you basically aren't hype until E3 when they actually reveal all the good stuff, and that's when you get hyped.
Yeah. I'm just excited. I'm excited.
Think of it like a roller coaster ride. It's all building up, and then the second they reveal something, you're going plunging straight down into the hype.
Yeah.
On this ride.
I'm excited, man. I just hope like everything is good, because like I'm gonna be excited for Nintendo no matter what. But Microsoft and all that, I'm expecting Microsoft to actually be bigger than I let on. Like, I don't know, I feel like Microsoft definitely has some big stuff, mostly because they're one of the main sponsors alongside Nintendo this year.
Yeah. And then what about you, Sanikyu? A number 1 to 10?
Maybe a 3.
3? What the freak, man?
Yeah.
I'm just vibing, man. I don't really care.
Dang.
It's, like, I guess
you say that.
Whatever they
and
show
then
off, that's what I'll get hyped at. Like,
yeah, he got his Dragon Quest already, man. He's happy.
Yeah, I'm good.
I mean,
I
I've already got games that
I got my
want
HD2D remake. I got my Dragon Quest 12 announcement. I'm good.
June was already.
You say that though, and then all it's gonna take is one little interesting little twist on a Breath of the Wild 2, and it's gonna make you flip your mess.
Yeah, like at E3, like it's a question of how hyped are you for E3, not like how hyped were you during E3.
Yeah,
Okay. All right. Well, good
Yeah,
points there.
like do you guys think? I guess we can talk about this just because it's gonna happen, but before the next video you put up or podcast, do you guys think the Switch Pro stuff is happening? Because I think it is. I think the Switch Pro
No.
stuff has been
No,
building
I
up
don't
no,
know.
for
no.
I don't know.
I'm gonna
Like,
say no.
I'll see
gonna
it.
say no.
I'll believe it when I see it because
I'm-
all these
I'm-
outlets are like, and the next date, and the next date, and the next
Well, yeah.
date,
And
the
I'm
next
literally,
date,
I'm
and the
literally
next
with
day,
you, Sanikyu,
and the
but-
next day.
because
But you guys
it's
do
been like
have
that
to
since
admit-
day one. It's been like that
Might as
since
well.
day one. At first, I was sort of
Yeah.
kind of hyped about it, and then a month later,
It didn't
2
happen.
months, 3 months,
I'm
and
just-
I was like, whoa, y'all gonna still report on this? No, I'm sick and tired of it.
Yeah.
I'm not watching a single nother video about the Pro until it actually happens. And then
Well,
all
you
of a
have-
sudden, people started to bring this back up right before E3. How convenient is that? And watch it come. We go from all the way from here, all the way until past E3, and nothing's gonna pop up, and everybody's gonna look over here like, all right, which one of y'all gophers actually said something about it though? And I'm literally gonna say, I don't want to hear nothing about that from this point moving forward. Now, this is outdated because the Switch Pro is already out by the time that this video is at. Then go ahead and make fun of me in the comment section down below or whatever though. You can say
It's
whatever
gonna
though.
be very funny.
But
I'm gonna say lol.mal.jpg if the Switch Pro's revealed before you edit this.
you can say that about me, and you can say that about Sanikyu, because both of us are pretty much on the same page.
I'm about to go out on a whim and say that it's gonna be revealed tomorrow at 10 a.m. Eastern Time, June 2nd, 2021. And if I'm wrong, I owe nobody absolutely anything.
And just to give y'all a little reference, this video was recorded June 1st, rolling into June 2nd, Central Standard
Yeah.
Time. Like it's literally like 12:55 in the morning Central Standard Time at the time of this recording right now, though. But yeah,
I'm hoping I get some good stuff. The Donkey Kong game will literally just be like the Donkey Kong game itself being real will be enough for me because I really like the last two Donkey Kong games.
I got you. Alrighty, well, I think that's pretty much it in terms of all of our predictions for our E3 2021 picks, though. So I hope y'all really like this video. So make sure to leave down in the comment section down below any kind of predictions that you might have personally thought of that we hadn't personally thought of between all of us. Y'all just gotta let us know down in the comment section down below. I'm really hyped for it. We're kind of overdue. Unfortunately, COVID got the best of us in 2020 though, but you know what? I'm kind of glad it's back. And we got to get back down to it though. But before we go, I got to make sure I do my little outros though. So where can they find you at, Steven?
They can find me at twitter.com/StevenJr1231.
Alrighty. And then what about you, Haxx?
You can just find me anywhere and everywhere. I don't know.
Yeah, I'll
Twitter, YouTube, I don't know.
Yeah, I'll
Yeah,
probably
you'll
have
probably
this
be
Twitter link down in the description box down below.
Yeah, if you see someone retweeting Yakuza, it's him.
Yep. And then what about you, Sanikyu? Where can they find you at?
I'm hungry.
Does
Bruh.
that mean you're gonna be? Does that mean
I know this. I know this one's been long. He'll be by that nearest hot dog stand, choking on a hot dog.
Chugging on a hot dog?
No, I
Okay,
said
then
choking, not chugging, choking.
That's
What do
even
you?
worse.
That's
That's
even worse.
even worse.
You said chugging on a hot dog. Oh, that sounds nasty. Okay, I better end before it gets weirder than that though. So yeah, thank y'all all for tuning in, and for the special ZardCast predictions E3 episode that happened to be episode number 10. I mean, this happened to be a very special episode with it being number 10 and having to be about E3 though. Now, in terms of just a little quick housekeeping before I go, you'll probably get to hear all my thoughts about E3 probably Sunday or Monday, depending on the timing, after E3 is all done the previous week, or the next week or whatever though. Just keep an eye out on my Twitter account, and I'll kind of inform everybody exactly when we're kind of getting our thoughts out. Because if Nintendo happens to drop anything huge for just Nintendo side alone, I might just have to break the norm, just go ahead and talk about it then. But we'll have to see though. So thank y'all all for tuning in. So if you really like this video, make sure to go ahead and hit that like button, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, and that bell to stay up to date on all things gaming related, especially everything E3 related within these upcoming days, y'all. So remember, y'all, until whatever video I make next, see y'all.